What's up, everyone? How you doing? Today is a big day. The biggest day. This is a huge milestone. New ship, new ops. I can't wait. New FC. Lorca is here. Let's catch up on the chat here and see. Good morning, Racebreaker. How you doing? Tacos. Glad to see you. Belair, Mr. Belair. Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, don't forget to put Spock as the FC. Correct. So let me show you my setup here. Right now, this is what I'm using before we begin, and I'm gonna be upgrading Lorca in a second. Breaker also says switching math deduction skills will probably take the longest time. Right. Yeah, we'll be working on that. Lord Discaron 73, welcome in. Op 67, and here you're excited that Ops 59 is right around the corner. Hey, we all have our milestones. Timothy on YouTube, hello. Sus22, hello to you back. Total Bairn, thanks for being here. Miserex, good morning. Norwich, hey, how you doing? All right. Angel Grinder, good morning to you too. Okay, I guess first things first, I'll show you. I have a little mini list here of all the priorities. So first thing is Lorca. We're gonna level him up and max 120%. Then we're gonna pop the building exos. Prereq buildings are gonna start going in. Shipyard 66 and Velox, and then 67, and then we're gonna check all the claims. Yeah, it is a huge day. It is a huge day, Callum. Yeah, I'm so excited. Chronox, how you doing? All right, James, hello from 709. Hi, 709 back. And Darkest Ape, hey, buddy. Okay, let's start with Lorca. Let's start getting this moving. So our objective is maxing this one. I'll go prereqs for whatever I need. So I need Commander rank 5. Let's begin with that. Info. Yeah, I just unlocked him this morning. He's like fresh out of the box. Nothing there. Yeah, I know, Tacos. 67 is so exciting. Why am I hitting that? I'm so excited. Like I can't control myself here. Okay, let's promote him to, you know what? Let's just do like I don't know, rank 10. I don't have any currency problem. You know what? Should we wait 2 minutes just in case we have a fleet commander event? I think we should. Not that I care so much about the rewards, but we're 2 minutes away. I'll wait 2 freaking minutes. Okay. This will be completed as soon as I build my new building. One building, so that's not a problem. Oh yeah, I hit milestone 3. Breaker says, do you know which buildings you're starting with to pick which Spock skill to start with? Cooldown and switching is too long, 30 minutes. 1 hour and 2 minutes away? No. 2 minutes away. I care about the SMS. Well, the auction plus SMS, which is starting in a minute. So I don't care about that. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to start with a shuttle bay. So here, let's click on the prereqs, right? So shipyard, R&D, academy, shuttle bay. Usually I'm short on either gas or ore. And I think looking at my inventory, it's almost insignificant. Let's just stick with gas for now, since the switch is going to take a lot, and then switch to ore as we get closer to upgrade the ops. If you don't wait 2 minutes, they'll have an event. If you don't wait, they won't. Well, we have like 30 seconds, 10 seconds. I don't see an event, so we can just proceed with Lorca in a second. Breaker, oh, I thought you were talking about the FCSLB. Yeah, I was. Hey, good morning, LSCs. How you doing on YouTube? Okay. By the way, big milestone for YouTube. Thanks to all of you watching the videos and watching live streams and the replays of the live streams, it reached a point where I'm actually able to get money from it. Like I just became a YouTube partner like yesterday. So thank you all for your, I'm glad you like the videos, and thank you for watching them, and thank you for being, followers and subscribers and all of that. Okay, we don't have an event. We keep going with our plan. Yeah, we shall move forward. Riley 101, thank you for following and welcome in. And also Lord Hollywood, I see you joined and followed me on Twitch. Thank you. Okay. Back to FC Lorca. Thanks, Xiong. Thank you. Okay. Oh, the daily FC SLB is in 1 hour? You know what? Screw it. I'm not waiting for anything. Okay, I'm just zooming in on this. I'm not doing any other ability. This is what I care about. This is the only one I care about right now. Pastor on YouTube says, warm welcome, JB. The only person who getting rich playing STFC, spend nothing, earn fortune on YouTube. I wouldn't say a fortune yet. It's like peanuts right now. I don't know if at a certain point the channels are going to grow. Sure. And I'm not counting on donations and stuff. If they come, that's beautiful, but I'm not counting on that. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it so much. And if it makes money, that's just a cherry on top. Dark Apes, thank you, JB, for helping me. Best level 60 solo waves. Oh, beat the 60 solo waves. Grats, man. I bet you're enjoying the rewards there, Pastor, but still. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's continue with the Resolute materials. I think I'm going to have to level him up to get some more skill points. But let's just push it to 120%. Yeah, let's upgrade him a little bit. Freaking Lorca. Don't you love this guy? He was such a great character in the show, too. I was so bummed when they took him out. Pastor, good for you. Honestly, thank you. Thank you. Breaker, did you get FC7 skill efficiency skill? I did, but let's take a look at that in a second. I'm all over the place right now. A lot of it is excitement, and when I get that excited, I can miss some steps. So we need to stay laser focused. Okay, let's get into like, I don't know, level 30. And you know what's gonna happen? In 58 minutes, there's gonna be FC SLB. I know it. But again, the rewards are gonna be trash for me. So that's why I don't care. And that's what I've been telling you guys. Like, don't hold back that much because it's actually harming you. The rewards you get today from the benefits are going to, supersede whatever stupid SLB rewards you may be getting from placement. Costly miss. I hope you did it. There's an FC LB in an hour. That's fine. I'm not holding back. Like, I'm not gonna let Scopely shepherd me with their BS rewards. Like, I'm done with that. Commander rank 11. I play my own way, and so far it's paying off. So, screw Scopely. If you're watching, Scopely, nothing personal, but I play my own way. You do your thing, I'll do mine. It's been working so far. Okay, one more rank. 512. We have 245. 350-ish. 4 something. Okay, one more for good measure. And we're done. There we go. Now I'm happy. Heard this from you about moving to 61. What's the difference from 60 to 61? 61 is officially G6 land. That's when you start collecting all the G6 materials and resources and Sigma speed ups, all of your events upgrade. It's a huge change. Also, your dailies will change. Bel Air, expect like 1 or 2 weeks of an adjustment period. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be challenging. But don't freak out. It's unavoidable. Unless you're planning to stay at level 60 for the rest of the game, you're gonna have to hit this. Hit it now. I'm here to support you. Ask me questions. Hit me up on Discord, and the rest of the community on Discord. Like, we'll help you out. It's not that bad. And you're moving in a time that you have a lot more bonus buffs from a lot of other things that I didn't have. You're gonna have an easier time than I did. Sus22 on YouTube says, I'm 41. Should I wait until I max Lorca's building efficiency before I move up? It depends how close it is for you. I mean, I was ready to move up to 67, and Lorca was about a week and a half away, so I waited. But when I moved to 66, Lorca was far, far away, and I didn't hold back. So it really depends on how far away is that efficiency buff that we're talking about. If you're just about to unlock him, worth waiting a week or so. Okay, so let's, before we start pulling the trigger on buildings here, let's make sure that we have all of the efficiency that we want. Somebody mentioned 7. Let me read back where that was. 7. Somebody said something about 7. 7 skill efficiency. Bel Air, 7 days, 22 hours till you can max the ND. That's close enough for me. Breaker, you said you're good. Middle, bottom on FC7. Oh. Yes. Yeah, we had that. Okay. So, we have his building efficiency. Lorca is all set. Spock, we have him currently on ore. That's fine. Let's leave it at ore. Command Center 56 is not happening, so we get extra 20% from him. Janeway, there's a reason she's here, which I don't remember right now. Let's do cost efficiency for buildings. Let's select that one, so we burn a little bit less steel. Breaker, are your epics there yet? I don't remember what you said. Oh, you're talking to Bel Air? Okay. Chrono says you can easily check what your power is versus the rest as well to have an idea of being in the right zone. Okay, I think you're talking about his situation. Ryan, with the G4 bonus refinery this month, I wouldn't worry about Lorca's efficiency. That is a good point that you brought up here. I forgot about that. Okay. FCs are all set. Let's go back to our list. Lorca is done. 120 efficiency is done. Building exos. And then we're rock and rolling. Okay, so... Station. We're gonna do building 130% build speed. Also, I think there's like 40% that I can pop in there. There we go. And now I'm gonna go to the Alliance exos and give myself and everybody else the bonus of cost efficiency. I have 2 of them, so I'll pop one now. Or maybe I should wait with this. No, let's pop one now, and then one more when we're close to actually the ops level up, because that one requires a lot of steel. Okay, it's party time. Let's go. Up 67. Push started. Please spam that help button. Oh, it's not just Op 67. There's a Velux at the end of this, in the middle. Oh my god. Such a good ship. Tacos. Thank you for the hype here. Go, go, go. 30 minutes disappears in a blink. I know. I know, but I care more about my Latinum than my steel. I don't have a steel problem. Here, let's look again at my count. I have a lot. And this doesn't even take into account Lorca. Because I synced it before Lorca was up. So here, let's put 120% here. Oh yeah, we're in such good shape. I'm gonna have like 10,000 of each left over. This is gonna be so great. Yes, party time, excellent. Wayne's World reference. Okay. So, learning my lesson from last stream that I moved to Op 66, if I wait until we have 20 out of 20, it's gonna take a long time. So if it's somewhere in the mid-teens, that's good enough for me. Then I'll just move to the next building. Oh, I wish I could use the next Spock's Club. Only mobile? No. You can use the Spock's Club on PC. It's just like an additional step. You need to sync it on their Discord. But it's worth it because it shows you, like, it takes everything into account. Just hit the mod as well. Yeah, get that mod, man. Get the mod. You will not regret getting the mod. Yeah, sus. Not worth waiting. I learned it the hard way. And I mean, Scopely conditioned us to, you know, hold back and wait for like a special event, like, you know, for the rewards. And once upon a time, the rewards were actually worth it. We were getting materials and a good amount of materials. So there was a legit reason to wait. But I think we pre-programmed ourselves this way. We conditioned ourselves this way, and we're still behaving in the same manner, rather than stopping sometimes, looking at the reward in the SLB and say, hey, why the F am I going to hold back now for this? No. So it's not just about, I mean, we're just used to placing in whatever they're putting and completing SMSs, but I invite people to actually question this. Question and ask, is this really useful to my current stage in the game? Breaker, so I have to wait for the syncing to work on mobile. Oh, you only play on mobile? Not on PC? I can't play. I mean, I play on both, but the real engagement in the game I only do on PC. I can't do it on mobile. It just too much. And also, we don't have the mod. It's like, it's too much. Let me make sure that event is completed. It is. Okay. So we're waiting for this reset. I don't think I missed anything else. Solo waves. Meh. Again, here, this is a perfect example, right? Now, I'm probably going to place top 5 just because I complete the level 60 waves. So I'm probably going to be top 10, let's say. Okay, that's a decent reward. But again, for 300, I'm not going to tap out for this. Oh, Breaker, you don't have a laptop or PC? Okay, fair enough. But if you ever do, it's like almost like you're playing a different game. What's this link protocol? Purchase? You talking to me? You want me to purchase? Get this out of my sight. I'm still not doing that. Let's check the SMS and see what are we gonna get here. Okay, so this is great. This is arc long, which is what I was hoping for. So probably when I finish this, there's gonna be another one, and I can use the entire arc for this. Perfect. And I'm probably gonna be placing here because I'll be spending like at least 100 million worth of points. Okay, we're at 16. I think we're ready to move up. Look how much Sigma speedups I've been collecting over time. Because really, since Op 66, I didn't really upgrade any of these buildings. I just left them alone. Because I knew that I'll be building up efficiency over the next month. Which is exactly what happened. Okay, we're going to continue with Shuttle Bay because it needs to get to level 66. Here we go. Let's check the exo status. Mostly care about the speed, not so much the efficiency. 24 minutes on that. 25. Okay. Yeah, we'll be totally fine. This is exciting. Oh man, we have like almost 70 people watching already. You guys really want to see Op 67? Well, we're going to see it. I'm going to deliver. I'm going to deliver. Breaker, so is everyone else. This office is just reverse. GG, people went crazy on week 1 on my server for G6. Oh, officer? Yeah. He has a PvE use, so it will be nice to have him. Again, I'm excited because I'm getting him, but he's not like, oh my god, I can't live without him. No. Yeah, he's against players. I care more about the below deck ability. And again, we all suspect that they're going to be releasing like new hostiles, maybe in G7 or in upcoming loops, that are going to require Epic Shred to actually deal with them. So he's going to serve us outside the solo waves. That's why I think this is like the next generation of PvE officers. That's what it looks like. That's where they're taking it. This is the universal symbol for help button. Yeah, Breaker, yep. So are you guys unlocking the officer too? Are you guys... I know some of you are pushing, so you're probably going to unlock him. But anybody is also like going on a blitz? So in the mirror tree, I already completed this efficiency, so I have 100%. And now I'm slowly playing around with the other ones. I'm going to be completing the premium ship materials. That's going to give me another 175% discount on materials for ships. Lord Discaron 73, you're considering him. Yeah, he seems to be... He's going to be very useful. I can see it. I can feel it. Mark Pat on YouTube. Hi from overseas. I like your free-to-play playstyle. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. And I hope to play fellow players and also help spenders so they don't have to spend as much if they don't want to. Like, they can take charge over their spending and be more efficient with it. So it's all about efficiency here. Whether you spend or you don't spend, efficiency is very valuable in this game. Breaker, next week for me. I have everything for 65. Just short on speed ups, I think. Giving another week to make sure. Yeah. And again, we have the arc-long SMS, which I really like that improvement, by the way. We don't need to just hold back for the weekend. So that's really nice. Lord Discaron, I like unlocking everyone. He seems like he should be useful. Yeah, I like unlocking everyone too, but I don't sweat it if I don't get to unlock them. So, for example, look, this is what I'm missing here. Some PvP officers, which I don't care. I do want to have Anoraks, but I have to be patient. I was not in a position to really spend a lot of materials. I could have, but it would have been foolish of me because I would be burning a lot of materials because it didn't serve me as far as efficiency for opsing up. So I decided to just pass. And again, 1,500 to get a full officer. If he's ever sourceable, I'll get 120 in a heartbeat. I might be short on materials and upgrades. Yeah, do you use Spock's Club, by the way? That will really help you to get a snapshot of where you're at. Mark Pat, how long do you play STFC? I joined March 2020. So just about 5 years, a little bit over 5 years. So I joined about a year late. Okay, we're at 14 Shuttle Bay. We're pushing it forward. Like, every minute here is very valuable, so I'm being careful not to throw a single one. The cost of Latinum is insane for these things. Yeah, I'll run that calculation again. So $1.5 million for 24 hours. It's 1,000 Latinum per minute. Now, when you have millions, it's not a big deal, but it adds up quick. You're going to need it. Believe me, you're going to need it. Oh my god, 10 days now? Alright, let's push. for Anorax was useful, so I can get more stuff from hostiles like NX01, etc. So I unlocked him. Yeah, he is useful. He is useful. But another thing to keep in mind, like, we've been playing in a certain way and getting a certain amount of loot for years. And now they're implementing a change. So the change will be beneficial. But is it really gonna change much for us? When you're already progressing very efficiently, getting the loot from Loot Crew and getting the whatever amount you get from the chest, how is he really gonna change my life, my gaming life here in the game? It will improve it, but it's not going to be a game changer. This is not a game changer. The main game changer in this game is opsing up. It unlocks, it opens so many doors for you, and it increases your income, and you become stronger, and you get better ships. There's nothing more valuable than opsing up. That's why I think I'm fixated on opsing up as soon as I can. Ultra Rao, good to see you. How you doing, man? You came right on time. We're pushing. So we have Lorca. And the only ability that I invested in at this current stage is on 20% in the building efficiency. And now it's pushing time. Okay, we're at 13 already. Let's give it a few more because it's at 10 days. It's at 10 days, so. How often do you donate relatives and resources to your relatives? We don't really need it so much. I mean, I do donate sometimes, but my alliance, we don't have a slot problem. We have 77 out of 100. So we don't really need to upgrade to the next level yet. It's not a priority. The only thing we're going to get when we move to level 51 is get one more help. And that's really it. So donations are kind of like meh. When we were at the cap of our roster, when the server was actually active, then we were pushing, we were upgrading it more. Ultra, are you cooking while you watch? Are you cooking food, or are you cooking ops, or are you cooking both? Master Yoda, good to see you on YouTube. Edward, sorry, type on my phone. Okay, well, all good. Okay, 15, good enough for me. Let's move on. Just food, lunchtime here. That's right, you're further ahead in time. This is 9:23 a.m. Pacific. Okay, let's do a smart speed up. Okay, this is at 66. Let's just make sure that I'm not wasting a level. Shipyard, R&D, Academy, Shuttle Bay 66, and we're on. 14 freaking days. I hate this building so much, man. It's a useless building. It's all it is. It's like a prereq annoyance. It's been a prereq somewhere in the 50s, and now it's a prereq somewhere in the 60s. Like, God, why did you even introduce this crap? NSCA versus relativity, which should I get first? NSCA versus relativity. Every specialty ship is important. Revenant. Definitely Revenant. If you have to choose Revenant, that's materials, buddy. That's materials. NSCA is great because that the research tree, the mirror research tree, has a lot of goodies in it. So that has value. But if you have to choose one, I say Revenant. It's more immediate. Dominic says, pushing 56 to 60 today. This will be fun. Congrats. This is a big improvement. I think Rev Deuce is doing the same. I think that was his plan, to get to 60. I asked him, like, can I bribe you? Can I give you something to push 61? He's like, no, I'm not doing that. So he's still staying in G5, and he's probably going to enjoy his epic ships. You know, that's... His playstyle is more like collecting and investing in the ships, which I respect that, you know, whatever makes you happy, right? Mark, dinner time here, burger time. Ooh, well, too early for me. I just had a breakfast, but I'm far from a burger. Timothy, yeah, NSCA is a great ship with a couple of uses, but Relativity and Revenant are one-trick ponies. True, but I measure them by their refineries. The Revenant refinery from these three, I would say that's the best one. It's showering you with materials, especially if you're G4 and G5. It's gonna boost your material income immediately, like out the gate. For me, I still need to tier it up a few more tiers before I actually get all these things. Okay, shuttle base at 14. And then we're gonna do R&D. No, Academy. Academy is next. Academy is next. Rev has to build and tier his G5 Epic. Yeah, he does. He will do it. His love for ships is much greater than mine. And look, I'll be honest, and I said that, like, the Enterprise D, I mean, that's the classic, you know, of the franchise. Like, I enjoy flying it, and I will enjoy the Enterprise E when I get it. That's why pushing to Op 70 is gonna help me get it faster. Ultra says, my bottleneck this time is titanium on modules to max out the ND. Still? I thought you finished it before you go 63. Oh, dude. You don't have to wait? Yeah, you don't have to wait. My Enterprise D was underdeveloped for quite some time, and I did okay. You can wait, but you don't have to. For progression purposes, that's not going to be the end-all be-all for you. You can function totally fine with a Tier 10 Enterprise D. LSDs, I'm server locked at 60. That's right, I remember you mentioning that. So I will level all buildings to 60 today. Thanks to the Revenant. Nice, man. Yeah, we talked about it. You're in a really strong position. Ultra, I'm not parking. I'm just upgrading one building every day to go to 63. Fair enough. Yeah, I know. You're not a camper. I know you're not a camper. Okay, we're at 17 Shuttle Bay. We're done. We're done. I can do smart speed up for the rest. Yeah, let's do that. I like that button. Especially when you have enough currency. Okay, Academy is next. Look at the amount of rare, for the love of God. I have it, but it's just painful to watch, to see that amount on G6. So we are ore focused still, and that's a good thing, because that's the majority of the cost. And 11 days, so it's actually less time than Shuttle Bay. Now, I'm probably not going to touch the Shuttle Bay ever, well, until Op 69, probably. Before 70. Breaker. Breaker, remind me, what's your level? What's your level? Unless I'm up there with all the whales. I'm the weakest. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, the whales paid for their strength. You actually earned it with skill, planning, dedication. Who do you think feels more self-pride? Not bragging rights, but actual pride. The person who actually worked hard for it. Ooh, we completed a main mission, looks like. Upgrade ship hangar. Okay, whenever it happens, it happens. Sus. Why are you acting sus? No, I'm kidding. I can get 2 ships from the event store. Which 2 should I get? Well, Revenant, we established that the Revenant is very important. But remember, you have a free-to-play path for pretty much all of them. So I would strongly suggest pursue the free-to-play path for all of them. And if you need to accelerate, if you have the opportunity to accelerate getting one sooner, maybe the Revenant. But also what you could do is actually divide and conquer. You can progress and get additional blueprints for all 3 and continue to pursue them in the free-to-play path. So then you will unlock all 3. Like, I don't recommend skipping a specialty ship. Those loops have value. So I'd like to see a situation, a creative situation, that you can actually get all of them faster. That will be the smart thing to do, not just laser focus on one and abandon the rest. So just, I don't know, check the free-to-play routes and see what you can do about that. Master Yoda says, I was searching for the redeem codes that work only S31P2. Yeah, that is the only one that they released, at least to my knowledge. Breaker, you op 64. You have everything ready for 65, but I can't speed up. I can't see speed ups on regular Spox Club. Okay. What's your Latinum status, by the way? Maybe you can compensate with Lat. Adam Brady, you have to upgrade Hangar to go to 67. Right. So again, I'm doing prereqs now. Okay, Academy is at 18. We're moving. Yeah, this is moving faster than last time. We have a Velox to build, I mind you. This is not just Op 67 we're talking about here. There's a sexy Romulan ship here waiting for us. Ultra says, I'm going slow on my progression because I went fast to jumping from 56 to 62. I remember, right? But now I'm trying to compensate for what is missing. That's right. Yeah, I forget. I mean, you were flying through this really, really fast, which is so impressive. Okay, let's go prereqs. R&D. I think we should switch to gas. Let me take a look at Spock's Club real quick. So we have about 2,000 extra ore. $8,000 extra gas. Crystal we don't care about because we get so much of it. I say we just leave it at ore and don't worry about it. We just leave it in ore. Ore it is all the way to the end. Breaker 188 million lat. Yeah, you can push, buddy. If you have to do defense platforms, then switch to gas. Okay. Good point. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it this time. This was the last time. What buildings do you have to do? I will show you. Let's expand all of this. This is another thing I love about Spock's Club. Like, you get a full breakdown of what you gotta do. Okay, so we finished with the shuttle bay. Finished with the academy. So we have R&D 66. Ship hangar, 4 levels. And we have science lab and defense technologies a little bit. This is what we got. We need to catch up on the chat. Mark Pat says the officer token for upgrading the academy are a joke. Or are they a placeholder? Officer token for upgrading the academy. I'm not sure what we're talking about. Show me your archives progress. Which archives? Independent archives? 57. And it's not close for another level up, so I'm getting 270% materials. Hey, Barkman! Good to see you. Exciting times today. Clicking the shows while building takes what? That's how I plan when I switch skills. Yeah, but I know the 30-minute cooldown, I don't feel like waiting 30 minutes, especially when I have exos running and all of that. Ship's progress. Ships. Oh, here. Maxed everything. 100% maxed. I see 11 minutes ago. Oh. Okay, we're gonna start now, Ultra. We are banning a word. That's what you meant. So the banned word is type it again, and I will ban it now. Ultra, ban it again. Like say whatever the word is. I see a redeem, real life word ban, but I don't see what word I'm supposed to be banning. Is the word you typed, is that the banned word? Okay, I'll let you figure it out. Going to be another day of yard lurk for me. Okay, let's get back to the buildings. 19 on the R&D. R&D is moving forward. I guess it will be your favorite. Which word, though? Which word is banned? I don't even know which word is banned. Looking while doing yard work, yeah. What do we have here? Oh, Floorshore. Floorshore. Thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Okay. Well, I can refund it for you. Yeah, I'm refunding it. You get your martinis back. Because I didn't figure out which word is banned. Yeah, we can ban FOMO. And we banned it anyway. So we don't even have to say it. I'm cool with that. Astral Man, thank you for the follow. And welcome in. Wait, that's too much. Okay, let's focus on the building. Oh, that word? I can handle that. Yeah, I think that's what you meant. The too fast. If you ban it again, I will do that. Okay, smart speed up. And I think... Ooh, you know what time it is? I'll tell you what time it is. I'll tell you exactly what time it is. Shipyard 66, let's go. We have a Velux coming up. I'm just saying. Sure, ban it. Ban whatever you want. Okay, but I refunded you, so you need to initiate the ban again. Because you kept the points, because I missed it earlier. So Ultra, ban the word. And we're on. 5 minutes without the word. Yes, Velox. Yes, Velox. Oh my god, it's been so long. I've been waiting for so long for that one. I'm hoping that this is going to be the first G6 ship that I can actually make decent use of. That I can actually enjoy G6 ships. Because I'm still playing on G5. Meanwhile, I was happy to upgrade my ND. But I need 1 trillion of Trite. Yeah, Trite becomes a big issue. Actually, I was upgrading the Sanctus recently. STFC Mushi, thank you for the follow. I was upgrading the Sanctus recently for those ship mini events, the 12-hour events. And I was getting short on regular Trite. So I actually started trading down a little bit of the Sigma. Because I don't really have a Sigma Trite problem yet. Now, by the way, if at any point I start having regular resource problem, I will start buying the bundles here. I'm not buying them now. These two. I mean, you know, steel if I need steel, or titanium. I mean, look, I have all the currency that I need, so if whatever I'm short, that's what I'm buying. And this bundle is pretty good. This one is guaranteed all 3. All right, 16. Nice. Everybody's online. Everybody's online. Okay. It's time. Shipyard. And then we start the next building. And then we zoom in on that Velox, like, immediately. Like, immediately. Like, oh my god. We're actually there. We're actually there. Oh my god. Okay, let's focus. You see, I don't want to be too pulled away from the main mission. The main mission is ops. Okay, we need to start working on ship hangar. Let's cook. It's cooking. And now it's time to buy the blueprints. You love the excitement? Oh, me too, man. You have no idea. I'll wait till I actually get it out of the dock. I don't know if... Depends on the building time. Okay, let's look. How many do I need? Calculator. 350 minus 19. 331 blueprints. Let's get on it. 10 million Sigma par steel. Wait, Metu says, let's go, congrats. You need 10 million for the 66 shipyard. Yeah, I don't care. I have everything I need. Gonna need to charge pants after you village to change pants. Yeah, I will. I don't know how I'm gonna react. Okay. All right, let's focus, guys. Come on, let's focus. Let's stay on point. Okay. 9.4 million Romulan credits. I can buy whatever the F I want. So we need 331. So to keep it simple, let's buy 31 and then 6 bundles of 50. I don't want to waste a single blueprint if I don't need it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. So it's going to cost us 600... 3 million. We're going to spend 3 million on top of... So I'm going to end up with 6 million, which is totally fine. Oh my god, the freaking Velox is here! I can't wait. This is it. Finally. Oh my god. I've seen the whales flying it around for so long. I've seen people destroying me in arenas with it for so long. I've seen my buddies running it in waves. And now I'm going to join the club. Straight from the dealership. Fresh out of the box. With the extended warranty. I'm getting it. For free. For free, I mind you. Is your DTI store pull for G6 BP is up? No, because I'm not spending my currency on that. I chose not to do that. That favor, yeah. It's a waste of currency. I'm focusing on the other important things. Yeah, it's not a priority. Again, you know me already. I don't have any faction credit problems, so it's just a distraction. Nothing more than a distraction. It's nice to have. I will have it one day. No rush. Not favor. Chest pull. Too late for that, but let's see what you're talking about. Oh, it's on cooldown. I already pulled it. Yeah, the formation. Yeah, I pulled all of them. So yeah, we got it. This one. Yeah. I know what you mean. Okay, so I didn't miss anything. FOMO is okay. FOMO does not exist in this dojo. Except when you're talking about the Velox, then there is a little bit of FOMO there. I'm not gonna hide it. But I did not spend on it. Barkman, I maxed my Monavine. Okay, hold on. Let's build this goddamn thing. Yes. Go, baby. Go. Cook. Start cooking. And ship hangar is done. Let's move on with that, and then I'll get back into the chat here. There's too much excitement going on right now. Crystal, yeah, I don't care. We don't need to worry about efficiency for Crystal. We get double of that thing. Okay, Barkman says, I maxed my Monavine and got the archive for it today. Congrats. Only have to do the Talios when I hit Ops 58, hopefully today, but I refuse to not wait for all helps. Yeah, when you're pre G6, wait for the helps. Because I'm measuring it this way. First off, I don't want to be 5 hours on stream if I can help it. But even if I wasn't on stream, I popped these exos and I want to maximize the use of them. So if I wait for a couple of more helps, I may be missing a little bit more. But mainly it's like, last time it took me 4 hours. And, you know, I made a commitment. The stream does not end until Op 67 is full and complete. Okay, so now I will ask you guys a question. Do I want to spend the equivalent of 3 million Latinum on rushing the vlogs today? It's unlike me. Usually I will sit and wait. So we're going to start a poll. We shall start a poll. Give me a second here. Where's my stream manager? I know what you guys are going to say. I know exactly what the result is going to be. But we're doing it anyway. I know exactly what it's going to be. I know exactly what the result is going to be, but we're doing it anyway. All right, we'll give it 2 minutes. All right, poll is up, buddy. There it is. I know what you guys are going to vote. Like, I so know. By the way, if you guys are on YouTube, the 54 of you on YouTube, you cannot vote. So jump on Twitch and vote. Oh my god. You guys are going to make me spend 3.5 million Latinum worth of speed ups on this. But hey, it's the least I can do for a great community like yourselves. You're using us to justify your responsibility, and I don't want to be a part of it. Then vote the right way. Vote right. Vote the right way. It will, of course, it will be fun to do it, Sugar Fat Man. Of course, it will be. Do it for content. I'll do it for science. I mean, everybody's saying yes. I see what the chat says. You guys are FOMO addicts. God, I taught you better than that. You're going 67 for community. Be selfish for a bit. You're right. Hey, Devious, thank you for the follow. Where do we stand with the poll? Oh my god, it's almost a landslide. 67% on Build It Now. Yeah, I think I know this is going. Okay. You know, I will not rob you guys. Wait, let me go back to OBS. I will not rob you guys from the watching my excitement, seeing it coming out of the dock. You guys, whatever you do with that, clip it or whatever, I don't know. Okay, let's continue with the ship hangar. Poll is almost over, and I know what the result is going to be. And I kind of walked into it knowingly. I knew what you guys are going to vote. And yes, I am going to blame you for that instead of myself, which I should totally blame myself. I mean, you guys can see it all over me that I want to build it. The poll has ended. And the result is 14 people say build it now, 7 people say slow cook it. The people have spoken, and I shall provide. Baby, you're coming out of the dock. Now. Right now. Alright, I'm actually gonna watch this. Oh my god. Hey, oh no, it skipped it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look. Oh my god, look. Oh my god, look at the wings. Look at this. It's here. I thought I was going to be the only one saying to wait. You taught us better than that. If you're going to build it, yeah, at the stream. At the end. No. I built it. It's yeah, we have it. Sugar Fat Man, I've been at 39 for 2+ years. FOMO has no hold on me until we get the Doctor Who crossover and I can build the tardies. Yeah. FOMO is expensive in this game. Okay, let's recall. a ship so we can start flying this. They'll still... Yeah, the vote is there. It is beautiful, Lord. Barkman, just tell yourself you need to always be scrapping, and that's why you spend it. Sure, I'll tell myself that. No, it's fine. I mean, look, what's the point of building all this free-to-play wealth if you can't, on occasion, once or twice in a grade level, actually do something a little irresponsible? Again, 3 million out of 180 million. It's a drop in the bucket. I can afford it. Tiberius! Now you have to recall a miner. No, I recall the stupid jellyfish that was auto... Good to see you, Tiberius. And thank you for the congrats. Tiberius, I see you're flying on both YouTube and Twitch. I am going to enjoy the ship in 4 seconds. And it's going to tier 2, like, right now. Okay, building is still cooking. That's great. Yes, I'm going to move a miner. Yes, I'm a responsible miner. You know how I roll. Tiberius, every time I watch your stream and I see a few of your miners actually mining, I'm very proud. Very, very proud. Oh, yes. Oh, hello and welcome, Vlogs. Let's start with the upgrade. This is just common and common parts and common mats. Not a problem. Everything's going in. It is Chronox. It is a really nice ship. Think about the second Selkie. Just build it already. Come on, man. Come on. Build it already. Just build it. What's the point of having all that, you know, all the faction credits if you're not spending them on miners? On miners! Thanks, Alestis. Thank you very much. Okay. Tearing it up. We're going to do another irresponsible thing, and we're going to be spending about 4 million Latinum worth of speed ups on accelerating it. Let's do that now. We know we're doing it anyway. Okay. Just for the heck of it, let's check all the components and see which ones require common as well. Do you see these amounts? Screw that crap. I'm so not doing it. Give me something that is common only. Cargo bay. Who cares about cargo bay? Well, we may. Fine. This one is free. This one's free. I'm doing it. Warp engines. That's a good upgrade. I wonder. It will put me at 1512. Never mind, I already upgraded it. Shields. Ooh, that's free as well. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought at all. Hey, John Trek, what's up? Congrats on the new ship. Thank you, man. This is a great moment. A rare Romulan interceptor. This is like the highlight of any grade level for me. You got a haul in your lat pocket. I'll live. Hey, I'm farming those 15-hour. I'm doing the MU runs for a reason, so I can support my little FOMO here with the vlogs. Okay, skipping this. You know, this is actually not too bad. We got tier 2.5 for free. Thank you, Sus. And thank you, Ahmed Al-Tuf. And, yeah. Okay. So we have 3.7 billion. Let's put a decent crew on it and see what it can do. Okay. Leveling it up is fine. Let's level it up. You know what? I don't want to be that irresponsible. We're going to be using it for killing. Let's just send it out there. You got that Fovo fear of vloxing out. Nice, Ryan. Nice one. There's a hole in my bucket, dear Lisa. Yeah. All right. Where are we sending it? We can send it anywhere. 1512 warp. I don't have to put Grush on the bridge. How nice is that? Let's kill some... Oh my god, I can send it all the way to the mining system. That's really nice. Yeah, let's send it over there. Let's do some work. Let's see what it can actually do with zero stuff on the, on the below deck. It's not very useful until tier 5. Yeah, Adams, that's what I've heard. Again, I'm not expecting to have like life-changing. I don't know if it's going to outperform the Enterprise D, but the fact that I have it and it's going to be very useful in solo armadas and all of that, like, it's a big, big upgrade for me. Because before I was using the stupid cube or the Minerva, tier 1 Minerva. So this is a big upgrade to my capabilities and waves as well. Holy flying cows, Batman. Breaker says my Velox is next month if I don't change my mind on full skip. Measure it when you get there. Mid Strangler, thank you for the follow. Tier 6. Look, I know a lot of people also said the same thing on my G5 ships. I just got them to tier 4 and like, they gotta be tier 6, tier 7. And they didn't have to be. So I'm gonna be the judge of this and let's see what it can do. There's only one way to find out, and we're doing it. The Velox will, at least for me, outperform the G5 Epics. Wolfblades, how you doing, buddy? Shout out to Wolfblades, he's on my server. Yeah, but Wolfblades, you got every single prime we can think of. So, of course it's going to perform well, but that applies to both ships. Let's find out. It's tier 2.5. Let's see what it can do. Just vanilla out the gate, no below deck slots. Tiberius taking my Minerva from tier 2 to tier 4 this weekend. Congrats. Congrats. It's probably going to perform a lot better. Tiberius, you have a maxed G5 though, right? I believe you do. I don't remember now. Pastor says on YouTube, I had a Sanctus on tier 4 until Ops 59 and it was fine. Well, yeah, Sanctus, G5 ships perform differently. G6, they really... You can tell that Scopely really want people to tier it up to tier 9. Like, they're designing it in a way that the cube is dependent on it. And it's not going to perform well as the other ones in a low tier. Like, they're really pushing the spending on people. The FOMO here is... G6 is screaming FOMO more than any other grade level. Yeah, it is max. Rotaran is about halfway. Nice, Tiberius. Yeah, you're all set with ships. And with a T4 Minerva, yeah, you're all fine. And you're 63. So you can handle whatever you need to handle. Okay, I'm going to do the responsible thing. I'm actually going to drain the node before I move to another one. Because there's nothing more annoying to click on a node and see something like this. It's just not cool. Not cool at all. Velox needs to fly faster. Okay. Let's not get too distracted. I'm always distracted. Okay, ship hangar. Let's move forward. Adam says my Velox is tier 4.5 and still way better. That's my gut feeling. It's still a beautiful ship and I'm still going to use it a lot. It's a big upgrade of my secondary ship. So if the Velox is going to land as my secondary ship, it's still a much better secondary ship than all the other ones. Alright, ship hangar needs defense technologies. Needs science lab. Sure. Oh, date 16? Not a problem. Breaker says my OCD has to reset those low nodes. Yeah, I know. I try to do that, but because I'm doing a bunch of things right now and I'm on stream and I'm reading chat, I'm like, I'll cut a few corners on a few less distractions if I can. Tavimosa says, wish more folks thought that way about mining nodes. Yeah. I mean, really, we, as an alliance in TC, when the TC nodes actually mattered, we had a thing. It's not a rule, but we were all very courteous to one another, and we actually reset nodes for the next people that just jump in. So it became like be a good alliance member, a good neighbor for your fellow members. And I just took it outside now to the G6 community, outside in the deep systems. I drain nodes, and hopefully that will inspire other people to do the same, and then it's just going to be easier to play for everybody. Tavimosa, especially in TC space. Yeah, that's exactly what I mentioned. ISO nodes, yeah. Also, ISO nodes with Selkie takes about a minute and a half to drain. So there's no excuse to leave them, you know, not drain. Adam Brady, but it's going, but it's got the range to get to 68 systems. It's great for dailies. Yes. That's right. I can stop with the relocations now. Although the warp time is a little bit of a pain, but I'll deal with it. Okay, science lab. I think we're 10 a.m. Let's check the second reset of events. What's our 12-hour today? Ship upgrade. Okay, well, it's not going to be the G6 ship. It's going to be a G5 ship. Be a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Good one, Breaker. The sugar fat man. Wait, Selkie's mine ISO faster. Oh, yeah. You want to see how fast? Here, let me just show you the rate. It'll blow your mind. So my Dock F, this is a tier 4 Selkie, and the rest are tier 2. So let me show you on a tier 2 what the rate is. And then tier 4. You will never use the Meridian again when you're G6. 15.5 million an hour on the ISO 3. And 25 million with a tier 4 Selkie. 2 minutes to drain this stupid thing. Or 3.5 minutes to drain it. Super easy. Yeah, ridiculous. That's right, Wolfblades. Bennett, come on, JB. Asking for helps and not hitting the helps for the team. You're right. You're right. Hey, I'm too excited. I have a Velox that is about to engage first blood on the Velox in like 10 seconds. So, I'll take the heat on that one. Spock, hey, buddy. I can drain a 3-star node, ISO node, in under 60s. Daffy Mosa, thank you for following. All right. First blood. Don't dump me down. Let's go 66 and see how it does. Oh my god. You're supposed to do better! I'm not even gonna go to 67. What the freaking thing is that? My G4 faction miners are better than Meridian. So not surprised. Oh my god. Okay, let's level it up. What is this? This is a G6 ship. What? Okay, I'll spend some of my 55 million ship XP. Yeah, Pastor, it's just ridiculous. Let's get it to level 10. Oh, I know what we need to do. Let's throw a technology on this. Yeah, let's put the best technology we got. Oh, by the way, I maxed the trials, so I can upgrade this all the way up now if I choose to. Well, not... It improved the chances. It was like 10% before, now it's 64. But anyway, let's unlock the slots. I'm going to put my best technologies on this. And let's unlock this one as well. And then we have a couple of underdeck slots right now. We have 2 of them. Okay. Mitigation is already out. This is, I'm thinking crit and hull breach. What do you guys think? Yeah, Adam, you did warn me. You did. Suzer says that was a crash test for your Velox. Hey, we gotta experiment. We gotta experiment. Wolfblades, tier 10 Selkie in 1 minute 30 seconds. Nice on ISO 3. Yeah, that's just fast. I mean, 2 minutes. It's great. Bennett, but no underdeck slots. That's right. Pike Moreau, E-Data? Probably. I think you're right on this one. A trick for me to find them fast, I do XP rewards, and then Pike shows up. And then I do group and throw Moreau. So I don't need to scroll down. Just tricks of the trade. And let's throw mitigation under deck. I'm going to skip the hull breach. And throw Paris. What do you guys think about this? John Trek, try lower levels until she's leveled up. She's not going to level up for a long time. She's not going to. I'm not spending the materials on this. This is irresponsible. This is going to delay the Enterprise E. Guys, remember in the movies, Katniss Everdeen, The Hunger Games. Remember who the true enemy is? Remember what the real objective is. Op 70, Enterprise E. Let's not let all this crap take us into deep dives of spending materials on BS we don't even need. I shouldn't say we. This is just the way I see it. Okay. I don't want to fly that far. Is there a system that is closer? Oh, you know what? Let's go to hazard space. You know what? Never mind. We're cooking anyway. Let's send it back here. Let's see how it does. Apples to apples. Taurus better than Paris as Pike has mitigation. I think it's... Is it Shen that stops functioning after Ops 52? Or is it Pike and Moreau that stop functioning, or all of them? Because if that's the case, then yeah, I can dump Paris. Janeway, Doc, E-Data, and Hugh Chappelle lower deck. True, but if we look at the battle log, I believe I'm actually taking... My shields cannot take the damage. I run out of shields. On which round? Look for the shield depleted thing. Oh, just at the last round? The last two rounds? Middle of round 5 is when I ran out of shields. Moreau's okay. Oh, Chen stop. Chen Talon stop. And Kath at 51. Thank you, Wolfblades and Breaker and Sugar Fat Man and everybody for confirming. Okay, so Paris was a waste. That's fine. We'll dump him the next time. But either way, this crew is great for if your shields can't take the heat. Because what happens is when you have a lot of shield mitigation and you run out of shields, you're actually killing yourself faster. So you might as well go with something like this. Keo says CT you equipped helps with shields. I think it would have been fine. Okay, we'll be doing experiments here. We're going to bring the Velox to an acceptable level. Not an amazing level. I don't expect it to outperform the Enterprise D, as people said. But an acceptable level. Something I can live with. Okay, next building is up. Why is Paris a waste with that crew? PME data? Because people are saying that Pike and Moreau should be taking care of my mitigation needs. So we'll check the logs. I'll take a deeper dive into the previous log in a second. Let's just cook the next building here. We have Op 67. Velox is not the end game. It's a milestone. A very beautiful milestone. But it's a milestone. Okay, next one is up. Moreau gives max mitigation. Yeah, Ultra, I think you're right. I wasted an underdeck slot here, but that's okay. I don't care about the trite. I don't care about the speed ups. Repairs are totally fine. Small inconvenience for the long understanding that will serve me well in the game. Wolfblades, what's your Nova research? It's pretty developed. I maxed the ISO damage for those. All of these are maxed. And then I'm starting to invest in these more. Ideally, I want to have all 3 status effects. The question is, where do I fit it in with 2 underdeck slots? I mean, I think crit and hull breach, especially since this is an interceptor, this is my go-to. And if I have room to throw in like burning... You know, I will be getting burning soon enough. You know why? Because... No, not here. There's that... not Forbidden Tech, a Chaos Tech that I'm about to unlock in like 2 or 3 days. This one. And this one gives burning, applying burning. So I can throw this one to replace the Chrono Deflector. And I think it will perform better because the bonuses, the ASO damage and all the bonuses from burning are going to be higher benefit than whatever the chrono deflector is giving. Yeah, the chaos stick. Okay, yeah, Taurus would be a better option. A lower deck, correct. And also this is an interceptor, so it gets some research for that. Too many things are going on all at once. Okay, we have 3 minutes before we're testing it again. Anna Brady, you had no stats last time for the doctor. Janeway would be better now with breach. Yeah, we'll run some experiments, and I think, you know, I'll fly like to silent space. No, silent space is 65. You know what? I'll just relocate up there, so we don't need to spend all that time. Let me recall my miners, and we'll deploy them there. We may have to reboot the game because we're going to have the bug, but we're not going to reboot the game until the Velox gets there. Otherwise, it will send it back, but we're relocating. You know what? Let's just relocate now. Yeah, let's turn this one off. Okay. Rebooting the game. All the ships will be docked. This is the bug. I'll use the NX to scan it, relocate, and we'll start working. Breaker, sorry, I'm playing on my phone while stream is on. Okay, so I don't always see chat. That's fine. No worries. No worries at all. Yeah, we need to relocate there so we can run the experiments on like a moment basis. Alright, NX, let's go. We got a Velox to test. Let's go to the ore system. Okay. So, let's dump Paris and put Taurus. So many underdeck people now. Okay. Let's try this out. Why not? Let's try it on a 66 now. And see what happens. Oh, so much better. Okay. I think we found a crew. 67. Oh, yeah, we found a crew. Wolfblades. Pike's ability will work on her, so even if she is in max tier, he'll boost her lower deck over 100%. Nice. I didn't know that. I thought that he only improves the ones on the bridge. Let's read his ability. All officer abilities everywhere, including lower decks. So it means we get guaranteed crit chance as well. Only on the bridge? I don't know, guys. The text is saying something else. All officer abilities. All of them. We'll need to test that, but this is a good... This is something to investigate. I'm not going to do too much testing with this now. Let's kill a 68. This is with triangle. We found a crew. And we're saving it. Oh, yes, we are. Oh, my God. The Velox is functioning. Look at this. Oh, my God. This is so nice. I'm so happy right now. What is the best crew for hostile for ND? I will show you when I go to save this. Lower deck isn't an officer ability. Okay, I accept that. Yeah, I don't know. Wolfblades, you got me excited for a second because you said that it may be applying to lower deck. I'll investigate this further. Because if it does apply to lower deck, this is broken beyond belief in a good way. Okay, my repair bill is like cheap. Okay, so let me go into the presets. To answer your question as far as lower deck for... I mean, for crew for Enterprise. Let me save this somewhere. What am I not using much? It's like when you get storage, right? Like when you first get like a storage unit, it's all empty and you're excited. Oh my god, I got so much room to store stuff. And before you know it, it's all slammed with crap. And then it's like, I don't know what to dump out now to bring in something new. So this is the case with the presets. Oh, I have a shield issues crew, so I'll just resave it on that. Okay. Because, you know, or what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'll just apply this whenever I need to. And we'll just not fill the other slots. Yeah, I don't need to save it. Now, to show you the Enterprise D preset. So it's usually what I use is Janeway, Doctor, and Edata. All the 3 status effects under deck. Nurse Chappelle. Dane for some speed. Self-healing with PQ. Crit. That's what I use. Yeah, we have a lot of options now. Ultra, it doesn't work for lower decks. Otherwise, my Neelix tier 4 would apply burn. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that confirms that. Okay, Velox is there. We're moving on with the science lab. Let's move on to Op 67. Because we're resetting a bunch of stuff. And the refinery will reset, which I'm okay with. What did I want to do? Science lab. Lieutenant Bennett, if you're still here, I just pressed the helps. I just did. Get off my back. Alright, let's launch this one real quick. Mastermind is higher on this one. And calculated is usually Spock. Okay. Yeah, try that one, Pastor. I think it's going to serve you well. It served me well for a long, long time. Chapel and PQ would be monsters if Pike ability works on the lower deck. Yeah. Okay, Wolfblades, you got me way too excited. I mean, I gotta say, the text is designed in a way that is confusing. Science lab. Launched. How are we doing on the exos? The speed exos? Plenty of time. I think we're gonna finish it before I even need to pop a new one. Yes. You got it, Bennett. I clicked on it. I don't need it right now so much, but sure. Because it's only 3 days. I will really need it when we start working on the ops. Okay. We got a Velox to play with. What are we doing with it? Where am I sending it? I think I can step away from deep space now. We tested it. We have a good crew. Let's look at the priority list real quick. Okay, we did building exos. We're doing the prereqs. We built the Velox. We're so happy with it. We even found a crew for it. This is going pretty efficiently. Ultra says, yeah, the officer's text does not follow the norm. Some tags are confusing when they say hostile and works against armadas like the Doctor. Wait, Ultra, are you suggesting that Scopely has some inaccuracies with their description in the game? That there's some things not working as intended? Are you actually saying that? Is it possible? Are we sure? Okay, I suppose. I think we need to buy more packs so they'll fix it. Yeah, right. They're not going to fix it even though people buy packs. That's another reason why I'm fine supporting a company, but do your job. Like, actually take care of your players. Take care of your players. We will happily support you. Don't trick us with FOMO and keep us in the dark as far as game mechanics. Yeah, tell us how things are, and let us make our own decision. Anyway, I'm not trying to start a revolution. This is just my personal opinion. Breaker will below deck slots only have below deck abilities active. That's why that pike text doesn't apply. Yeah, I think you're right. Ice Wolf, happy Saturday. You came in a perfect time. Op 67 is around the corner, and look what we have here, man. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Scopely is good at thinking of confusing texts and translate into another language, or way more confusing. Oh, I can't even imagine when you start translating into other languages. Nick says Pike's description predates lower decks. That is likely the error there. Correct. Thank you, Ice Wolf. Thank you. Oh, nice. It is gorgeous, and I have it now. And we found a good crew for it. That's... I was worried that it's just gonna be like Minerva 2.0. But no, this is actually a functional ship. What's its ability? Okay, some more armor piercing. Yeah, it's fine. You see, the epic ship's abilities are just out of this world. Okay, we're moving on with the science lab. 17 helps is enough for me. At least they didn't screw it up. They screw up enough things. Do you have a build exo up while upgrading? Of course I do, yes. I have these two, and I did pop up the cost efficiency. And I will use the last one just before the ops. Or like when we're very close to the ops. Because that one usually takes a lot of spar steel. So, which could be the time now, because... Oh no, we need ship hangar 66. And that's at 65. So 1 building. 2 buildings. 3 buildings. Let's pop it now. Help the Alliance. And help myself. That's our last one. I do have Alliance permission. What are you guys talking about? Okay. Back at it. Back at it. Yeah, Ice Wolf, they need to do better. 67, Major Samo! What's up? Look, Major Samo, look at this. If in case you didn't see it, let me show you that again. Oh my god, this is so nice. Look at it. I mean, come on, look at it. Oh my god, it's such a good ship. And I already tested it with a crew on 68s, and it's doing amazingly well. Watch this. Thank you, Major Samuel. Look. This is acceptable. This is an acceptable amount of damage. Now let's look at the battle log and analyze it a little bit. Because we like numbers, don't we? Took me 2 rounds to destroy this stupid thing. Yeah, this is Enterprise D level efficiency. I think it actually does better. You know, since we're up here... Let's compare the log to the Enterprise D and see what that one does. It's almost as good as your ship. It's close enough, Ice Wolf. It's close enough. Okay, let's throw my best crew on this one. With all the underdecks. And, let's go 68 with triangle, so we really have a good comparison. Barkman, women should not be yelled at to look at it every time they go online with society. I didn't think about that. I'm too excited. I blame the Velox. I blame the Velox on that. Okay, 2 rounds for the Enterprise D. I think the Velox is as good, if not a little bit better, at tier 2. It's about the same. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Hey, if using 2 rounds, you don't need Hubilo Dex. The FD research. Hey, you're right, Ultra. That's a good point you bring up here. Well, it's 2 rounds on this one. I don't know how it's going to do against MU surveys. So what can we replace this with? I think another status effect. Maybe Neelix? Kim? It's almost the same. I mean, Kim gives us some shields. Vial would be better for 2 rounds. Yeah, Kim, Neelix, or Chappelle. Sorry, that was a question. Wolfblades, what are you saying? Taurus, Neelix, Kim, in that order. Let's try it with Neelix. Honey, I shrug myself. Thank you for the follow. Alright. Where is he? Okay, let's try it with Neelix. On a 68. We did pretty much the same. 2 rounds. We did not crit as much. Well, we only missed 1 round of crit. 1 shot that didn't crit. I don't know, it's almost like insignificant change. But the important thing is, there's a crew that actually functions. But you know what, I'm curious? Now that I put the FTs on this, what if I change back to the original crew that I started? Let's see what it does now. Is it going to drain my shields, or is it going to actually take them? Let's give it a shot against the 68. With triangle as well. Critical chance. Hey, this is better. I can use the original crew. What do I want? Too many things are happening. Okay, I gotta focus. Test with Janeway crew. Yeah, I just did. 2 rounds as well. Well, we're mitigating more into the shields. So we're taking less damage overall. I think I can stick with this. I think what happened is we sent it without the FTs, and the FTs are important. They are important. I took them for granted already on the Enterprise D. But I think, yeah, it's safe to transfer them to the VLOX, and I'll probably create new ones, like new epic ones soon. Because now I maxed my trials. Watch this. I did it, because I have Janeway, I used that trick that I can actually, I take no damage from Q trials, so I finished this all the way up. So if I claim all of this, that will probably help me obtain more FTs. Valiant says, make it tier 9, then throw VLOX in storage and get the cube up. You weren't here, so I'm not going to get that mad. But no, we're not doing that. We're absolutely not going to tier 9. That's progression suicide. It will cost me, I think I calculated like 100,000 materials or something. It's something ridiculous. We're absolutely not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'll show you what I mean. I don't think you were here, so I'll show you the math, and that will probably clarify this. We're absolutely not doing that. That's just ridiculous. I'm not doing that. I'm still not doing it. What trick with Janeway? Okay, let me get back to it in a second. I'll just show you the math real quick. You can do it free to play tier 9, but it will cost you 4 or 5 months of getting delay on getting to Op 70, which means your Enterprise E will not be there on time. Here, this is above me. Look at the cost not base cost, the actual cost with my efficiencies. 136,000 uncommon crystal. 31,000 rare crystal. This is progression suicide. This is the definition of I am sacrificing my progression. I don't want to move up in ops. I want to build a stupid tier 9 ship that I will retire anyway at ops 70. I am not doing it. It's great here. It functions well. We have working crews. We don't need to change anything. This is great. Screw the cube. The cube will wait until I get to ops 70. And then I have an Enterprise E and a max cube. Life will be awesome. And I'll get there 5 months or 4 months faster than other people that tier to tier 9. Unless you're a spender, and then all this discussion is obsolete because you can just buy whatever you want. Racebreaker, don't claim Q trials. Save that for 10k proto matter tasks. I can, but I already complete them easily. Like, I complete the Syndicate XP1. I complete the NX1, you know, of course. We are G6, so we can convert. I use the bonus converter and stuff to complete the matte ones. I have no problem with it. I could save it for that one task if I want to. Probably will, but it's not that important. I mean, I have no issues with Alliance tournaments anymore. Let me catch up on the chat. I'm too excited here, and I'm missing some stuff. Valiance, you did without Janeway and the ND. Okay. Yeah, you have different crews. This is just the one that I use. Yeah, Ultra, you're saying what I said. Materials to upgrade Velux can be used to reach 70. Correct. Progression suicide. Yes, Breaker. I think we established that. This is pretty safe to say. If you're free to play, if you're on a fixed income like me, it's progression suicide. If you're a spender, then you just buy the ship. You buy whatever you want. You buy your ops. You buy it. Valence, you can just kill it with G5 epics. Why build a Velux? Because I can afford it. Because I have all the faction credits I will ever need for anything I want. All the miners, all the rarity ships, without favors. Just playing the game and being efficient with doing the loops and stuff gives me the ability to buy whatever I want. So some people buy it with packs, some people buy it with just dedication. I buy it with dedication. DT task is so easy with DTI faction. Yeah, Valiance, that's what I did originally when I moved to G6. Even during my interview with Rev, I said the same thing. I used whatever I needed to do to function in early G6 with the Enterprise D. But now that I have the luxury of building these ships and they're functioning well, I'll absolutely use them. Ultra says Velux and ND will be important for solo waves. Oh yeah, solo waves, but I would say for what I'm really excited is the G6 armadas, because now the Velux can access all the ones that I wasn't able to reach before because I don't have the prime on the disco. Valiance going 70 is bottleneck, is Sigma, and speed ups Matscom. Yeah, I'm aware of the challenge of getting to 70, but look, I got this far when a lot of people didn't believe it's possible as a free-to-play. So I will be the first free-to-play 70. And I'll show people that it's possible. Another thing is possible without spending. Tricky says, what's the best Q Trials crew these days? Pike Moreau Chen or Pike Moreau Cathlon. That's what I use. But you gotta use Janeway, and I'll show you in a second. I'm stuck moving up across all 4-star right now. Yeah, I would change it to PM Chen. Let me focus on the building real quick. Because we have that EXO that we want to... 21 days. Ugh. Oh my god, you nasty, nasty people. What is this scope, please? 21 days for a hangar? Sure. I can afford it. But it's nasty. Yeah. Valiance, to answer your question real quick. You gotta have Janeway. Because this tree over here, the tactician tree, has some abilities that are must-have, like... Where's the Game Changer one? I lost it. Anyway, you invest in this tree over here. Here, this one, Repression. Decreases the opponent's base damage in Q trial. So I take 0 damage from Q trial hostile. So it doesn't matter how much they deal. As long as I can kill them in less than 100 rounds, they're dead. That's how I was able to max it. But I noticed that it mostly works when you go with Triangle. So using the Explorer, my Enterprise D, I actually was hunting the Interceptors with it. I still don't have Janeway. Few days to unlock free-to-play. Yeah, once you unlock it, I unlocked it about a week ago. And that's the key to beat the Q trials. Then you just beat that loop. Yeah, Commander Janeway is awesome. Just awesome. Okay, let's be responsible miners. We're sitting there doing nothing. $250 billion hostile Q trial. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how much damage they deal 0 to you, because you take 0 damage. Their weapons are irrelevant. Thank you, Uwak, on the congrats on Lorca. So wait for unlock and then do it. Yes, unlock, max repression to your level, and then go back into it. No, I wanted him in the middle. Not that it matters, because I get so much bonus mining. This is not really going to make a difference. The last Q trial skill on Janeway improves the performance even more. I'm stuck on level 4? Okay. Okay, I can close this one. I want to see the redeem, so I don't miss a redeem. Okay. Waiting on the ship hangar. Let's put the purple button one more time. Hangar is always the slower. Yeah. I mean, how often do we upgrade it? I mean, it's only when it's a prereq, so I forgot. She decreases shield mitigation of Q trial hostiles. Yes. But the main incentive, the main game-changing ability is repression. Once they deal 0 damage to you, that's when you can start trampling them and max the... and just beat the loop. It's game over. Okay. How are we doing here? How are we doing on the Excel? 14 minutes. We're fine. And then it's up 67. And then what? And then we play. And then we enjoy it. And I'm not going to look at up 68 requirements until the beginning of next week. I'm just going to enjoy the weekend with this. I'm going to stream tomorrow as well. Enjoy the game. And start mapping my plan next week for 68. And I expect it will be fairly quick. And the reason is... I'm closer for treasury now, so in a month or two I'll get a treasury. I've been hoarding on my tokens, you know, loyalty and whatever. I have 31 and 7. Also, syndicate. I'm gonna hit 54 before I'm in range for 68, so I'll be getting more from the loyalty chests. Refinery is gonna be better. Events are going to be better. Also, I'm opting out of the ticketed events this weekend because I don't want to waste tickets. My ticketed events next weekend as an Op 67 will pay more. So, I'm just sitting out. Yeah, Op 67 will pay more. That's another reason I don't want to look at the requirements now, because in my mind, I have the Op 67 income that I'm used to, but that's going to shift. So after a few days of getting used to and seeing the numbers of the new one, it won't be as discouraging looking at the pile of materials that I need for Op 68. And then the distance mats wise from 68 to 69 is not that bad. So if everything goes well, in 2 months or less, I should be Op 69. But let's enjoy this. I don't want to do the planning right now. Sandro and Otter says, I just about to have the stuff to make it to Op 66. But concerned about the difficulty of the G6 solo Armada pools. Was that a challenge for you at G66? It's not that bad. And I'm glad you brought it up because that will help me show a point here. They don't all upgrade. The Epic is 61 to 66. So the only requirement that is upgrading for me at 67 is the Epic Solomata. Right now I do the middle pool, I pay 87.5. Let's say I pay a little bit extra. That's fine. I have enough to support it until I actually beat those Solomatas. And then the rare is going to stay the same until 69. And the uncommon is going to stay the same until 68. So this should not deter you. Breaker says, should I didn't think about the tickets with me going up to 65 next week. I mean, it's like a 10% increase. So it's not devastating if you join this weekend, but every little thing helps as a free-to-play, right? So, yeah, everything in general that goes up in value when you cash it in, hold for as long as you can. So I only cash them in when they actually close the gap for me. Oopsie chests, treasury, all those things. Ticketed events and stuff like that. But if they make the difference, if I use them, if I cash them within 1 week and that gets me to the next ops level 2-3 weeks faster, it's totally worth it because the income increase I'm going to get from everything is going to pay off. It's going to be paying me more than if I just held them and hoarded on them and not cashed them in to get them sooner. So it's really a calculation, a simple calculation. Not that simple, you need to run some numbers, but the numbers will make the decision for me. I just compare them one for one. I'm like, okay, this is more beneficial. I'm doing this. It's a no-brainer for me. Otter says, going from 65 to 66, the rare pull goes up a lot. True. Were you able to triple pull the rare chest? I usually middle pull it. So if you notice the math on these, we have some time on the building. What's there? Please spam help. I'm glad you brought this up. This is what I noticed, and it's true for all 3 chests. So let's look at the rare, for example. One chest cost a certain price, right? 75k in this case. Calculator. And the middle pool is 260 minus 75, so you pay 185 for an additional chest. Now, 3 chests, you will also pay 185 for an additional chest. So we do 450 minus 75, 375 divided by 2. Okay, it's a little bit extra. It's 187.5. So the cost of an additional chest is pretty much equal from 2 to 3. So if I have extra, I will pull 2. Because usually what happens is I reach the stage now that I only do my G6 Solomatas during incursions. I pop the loot exo and I get 200% more. And I drain them. I drain all the uncommon, all the rare, all the epic. That's the first thing I do. During incursions, that's the #1 priority for the loot exo. So then I stock up for the whole month. So my goal is to not run G6 Solomatas until the next incursions. So I have 1.2 million and I want this to last me to reach 0 on the day incursions come out. So now I'm pulling 2 chests, and if we still don't get an incursions announcement, then I'll start, as I get lower, I'll do 1 chest. And then if let's say incursions is about to come out, then I can do 3 chests. So 1 chest, always make sure that you have at least 1 chest on cooldown, and if you have more, use more. And that's the same for the uncommon if we do the math. So 500k more for the 2 chests, and about 550 more for 3 chests. Major Samurai always do the same. Incursions day is nuts for me. Incursions is the best PvE day for me. Especially that server 35 is just pathetic. If you pair it against server 35 during incursions, you get an auto win. It's a free win. You don't have to do much. We have idiots that don't shield. We have a lot of people that don't care. So I just do PvE stuff all day long. I complete some of the SMSs that are easy, like, you know, get a few kills or whatever. Offense, defense. And that's it. Come play with us. Give us another win. Oh, yeah. You probably beat us. Yeah, Wolfblades. You know what I'm talking about. We have like the top alliances incursions server on Discord. And the drama there. Like, people are just... Oh, my God. It's like, I stopped caring. I just don't care anymore. That's the problem with that server. It's like one semi-whale that decides to throw and be careless, it's over for us. And if the top alliances are not enforcing some consequence on people that slack, then we're not going to win. So I'm not putting in the effort PvP-wise, but I will put it on PvE. Okay, ship hangar. How much time with the EXO? Because we're basically there. So I'm willing to be patient. We got 6 minutes. Okay, at 3 minutes, whatever happens, 3 minutes, I'm speeding it up. So we have 3 minutes. They blame everybody else. Of course they do. Point the finger at somebody else. Wow. How mature are we? Otter, yeah, you're welcome. You appreciate the insight, yeah. So yeah, don't let the little things stop you from moving up. And remember, when you move up in ops, you are getting 10-15% higher income with materials. Within a week, it's all going to pay off. Whatever sacrifices you made are all going to pay off. We need to remember the larger goal, the larger target. For me, it's get to the highest ops possible. I can smell ops 70, so like I can actually taste blood right now, so I'm pushing even harder now. And I'm not stopping. I'm not going to waste uncommon materials on anything that is not important. And look, just like what happened with G5, my ships now, my G5 ships are great. I have a tier 12 Enterprise D. I have a tier 12 Sanctus. The G6 will get the same fate. They will go up, just retroactively. And if I get to Op 70 sooner, even before G7 comes out, I'll have plenty of time to go retro. Let me read the chat a little bit. I can't read this. Strangler, server 9 versus 35. You would totally win. I want to see that happening. I mean, you have no idea how bad our server is. Like, you have no idea. OAK 99, same to take one whale to mess things up. Yeah. Everyone, yeah, Valiant CR 24. Yeah, some servers just don't really care enough. And also, once upon a time, a year ago or more, materials actually mattered. Like, you actually needed to raid to progress, because they didn't shower us with that much material income. But nowadays, they don't have that much meaning, so people don't care. But if they ever decided to make it like, hey, you know, materials actually matter again, then people will also be more protective. Incursions as well. Because, hey, I have something to lose now. Sue says, we have a server where if you ignore incursions, you are done. You will be cannibalized before, during, or after. That's what I'm talking about. You guys have actual consequences that actually make a difference. Like, if everybody that messed it up, unless it's a life-threatening emergency or like a disaster, get exiled from all the top alliances for 2-3 weeks, let's say, for an arc. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And I dare them to do it again. Look, I messed up one time. I think I was 1 hour AFK and I wasn't shielded. And just the shame alone from being the guy that was raided was enough for me to like, hey, don't do that again, buddy. But I bet that being booted from your alliance and not being allowed to go into any big alliance for 3 weeks for a whole arc, you're gonna learn your freaking lesson. If you're a semi-casual player, you're gonna learn the lesson. Or 5 whales Uwak, yeah. Norwich says JB isn't lying about incursions with server 35. Yeah, everybody. It's so embarrassing. It's just so embarrassing. Say about EU 118. You guys also suck? Okay. I think we have 1, maybe 2, 3 incursions yet. Yeah, I think we won at the beginning. And also, I think Wolfblades, I think both of our alliances were at a big war at the time, and we were barely communicating, and we still won. Angel says, we do good on 701, only lost 1 incursions. Nice. 35 does have a higher win rate than 9, but it would be close. Yeah, let's see when they pair us versus 9. Shield up. Easy fix, use 1 day no matter what. Yeah, no, I don't use 1 day because I still engage. I want to complete some easy completion SMSs. Like you go to that PvP system and you get a few kills. You know, some easy wins there. But then I usually put like 8 or 12 hour shield. I always make sure that I have a few hours left just to be safe. Oh. Damn it. I think I distracted. How much time left? 1.5 minutes. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm stressing myself out. Yeah, we're launching ops, and then I don't care about the EXO anymore. Ooh, we actually have to cash in some tokens. Okay, 47 days. And a lot of materials. That's fine. Oh, guess what? Am I actually number 1 in the... I'm number 3. 100 million points so far. Oh, I'm actually going to get a nice handful of shards. Maybe 35 or maybe 25. Thank you. Yeah, we were Wolfblades. I remember that. And we still won. Okay. And I will speed this up. Because I want to collect all the rewards when it's still a reasonable hour. It's still 11 a.m. So I can... It's not going to mess up my morning 25-minute routine of opening chests. Didn't switch Spock skill. Oh, it was an ore. It was an ore from the beginning and I didn't touch it. Yeah. It's been there the whole time. I realized because I may get distracted or whatever. And again, it's 20%. It's something, but I just decided to leave it on ore because I knew that ore is also more important. If I look at the 68 list, which I refuse to do right now, but I did glance at it earlier, like a few days ago. Ore is the primary material that I need, so saving on ore now is the wise thing. Major says, currently in 6th for mine, but don't think I'll place in the end, alas. Hey, Major Samo, what did you push towards? I mean, sounds like you're pushing for something. Which ops, or what did you upgrade? I need to claim the Terran thing. Platinum 1. It's so nice being Platinum 1. Okay, this we're waiting all the way to the end. 20 helps. Let's look at the events now. I can actually look at events. Okay, we have this. That's an easy one. Solo waves, I think it's just the SLB. Sure. Gathering intel. Defeat hostiles with Explorer. Okay, so we'll employ the Enterprise E here. Major Samo, not going up to 65, but I'm prepping all the buildings for it. Had multiple levels on all the defense platforms and dry docks. Nice. 65, man, you're catching up. And you joined late, too. That's impressive. Plus, always the research. And whatever specialty ships upgrades are waiting. We're waiting. Major Samo, you don't have to answer, but are you, like, getting freebies from Scopely, like NDA or something like that? Or... Because your pace is impressive. So whatever you're doing is working. Alestes, I'm first by a mile in the leaderboard. Nice. Yeah, that's the advantages of the new server. Yeah, you're so strong on your server, man. You're probably at the top list in power. Owak says ND tier 12 time for event James Bond. Yeah, go. I know, but I want to use this on. It's so nice. Why couldn't you give us like an interceptor thing event? Why'd you give us Explore today of all days? Fine. I'll stop complaining. Okay, let's just queue a bunch of them. Oh, Southern California, it's getting hot. Let me turn on the AC for a second. I'll be right back. Oh, so much better. Oh my god. Yeah, Ice Wolf, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yesterday was hot and it's supposed to get cooler, but whatever. Summer is upon us and it's hot here. I wish I was in a cold country. I mean, a cold state. NT tier 12 is awesome looking. Yes, it is. Major Samo, it's funny. My overall power has jumped about 200 million in an hour. Goes to show how little that power number means. It just from exterior station. Yeah. The guns is really the main thing. My ships aren't necessarily better in any way. Yeah, if you look also at the... there's a jump around up 69 or 70. I'm looking at power. So... it's like a 2 million jump. So Wolfblades is 68, right? And he's like, he has almost every prime that he's eligible for. He's 2.7. And then, you know, like this guy's 69. He's probably almost 70. So you jump like a billion and a half or 2 billion. So once you're 70, numbers. This guy's not even on our server. I don't know why he's here. Okay, whatever. That's why my power is so low. My guns and docks are 66 still, Spock. Yeah. But you're gonna jump as soon as you start investing in them. Like, for me to get to 68, I will need to upgrade my guns. So that will jump my power by like a billion. That's why I don't care if people pass me. Like, I was like top 40 for a while. Now I'm 65. But I'm gonna jump up so fast and skip all these people. Oh yeah, I'm gonna jump up to like top 25 easily. Ultra, the power ladder is messed up. Players are from different servers everywhere. Yeah, I know. Even in like arena rating. Look, I mean, so many people from other servers. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are not even here. I'm gonna get to 65k hopefully on Monday. I have a Velox to use in it now. I'm gonna show off the Velox in arenas. I'm gonna be one of those. Okay, did we finish that event? Yeah, don't bother looking at that list of power. Yeah, no point. And also, I have 6 docks. So people with 8 docks, they already have a nice bonus. You know, they have more docks, more buildings, more ships that are out there. So they score more as far as the points. But it doesn't really matter. It's Scopely math anyway. I kind of like being lower power. People underestimate me. That's right, Spock. I mean, I don't underestimate you, but I know that some people do. Valhalla King, thank you for following and welcome in. Sus says on YouTube, we have 7 billion power 70s. Wow, with 3 max cubes and 3 G7 epics. Yeah. Yeah, the 70 on my arena team is like 6.5 billion in power. So I think he's somewhere in the top 50 in the world. So unless we get some crazy people like Istio or Berenger. Berenger is number 7. I was paired against him twice. He's really much... I mean, we give him a good fight, but for the most part, him and his 2 other 70s win. We can get some rare armadas past them, but they're still going to win. Ice Wolf, by moving up from 54 to 48 last arc, I jumped about 13, 15 people in my alliance. I'm now second strongest 58, which makes sense because I was strongest 54 when I jumped. So you're pretty beefed up. I mean, you're not just climbing upwards, you're also upgrading. You know, you're beefing up. Wait, let me fix that microphone a little bit. Okay. Um, I wanted to check that event, the Gathering Intel. We still need to kill some. No, I'm fluffy. I was watching Rex Super and Berenger. Yeah, Berenger's... He's not just a strong player, he's a good PvP strategist. Like, he knows when to put pressure. That's what I like about good arena matches. There's a lot of strategy involved. Like, you can see... I'm going to be streaming mine. I just want to get to 65k first before I really show my strategy to the public. So in about a week or two, I'm probably going to add like a Monday stream for arenas. Valhalla King James, what are your plans for 70? To get there as fast as I can. The plan is Enterprise E, because Scopely already confirmed the G5 ships will be scrappable by the end of the year, which means the Enterprise D, and that's the continuation of the Jellyfish loop. So the cycle will be Jellyfish, Enterprise A, Enterprise D, Enterprise E. I'll be all set for that. I'm expecting to have a max Enterprise E at 70. That's my plan. And to get there as fast as I can and not to waste uncommon or rare G6 materials on anything that is not crucial or prereq, or that the gain can justify the expense. That's the plan. 11 and 07. I'm strongest op 66 on my server. Just not 2 billion power, or just hot 2 billion power. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm missing a lot of primes. I'm missing a lot of docks. I don't really have peers that are doing what I do at my level. The people that I consult with are people that have experience in a certain ops level, but they don't play the way I do. Oh, look, our Par Steel generators are actually active. Look how pathetic they are. They don't even get better at G6. Like 1,500 each. It's still sad. It's still very sad. So don't expect this to be like life-changing. Yeah, it's insane watching. So, Ice Wolf, who's streaming Berenger? Is Berenger streaming? Who did you watch it? Like, on what channel did you watch it? Oh, okay, I want to get to 60 on my server. I want to max out the ND. You will. You will. Just keep doing what you're doing, and don't allow Scopely to distract you that much. That's what they want. It's what generates profit. But resist. Resist FOMO. And if you need FOMO booster shots, I have unlimited supply here. I'll give them to you every time you talk to me. That's my motto. That's how I operate. Tavi Mosa says, wow, haven't collected from a generator in 3 years. You will. They'll start activating at a certain point. But it's just funny. Like, it's just the idea, like, look, I actually tapped myself out on raw materials, on raw steel, so now they're active. But they don't make any difference. It's a waste of clicks. Yeah, dilithium, also tritanium, ultra. If you're still here, you can vouch for the tritanium cost for maxing an ND. It still costs you a lot with all the efficiencies. It still costs you a lot of vanilla tritanium. Okay, guys, I'm getting a little impatient. Hit the purple button. Up 67. Then I'm done. Ice Wolf, not there yet. Tavi Mosa. That's what I hear, but still waiting. It's a worthy goal, and you're gonna enjoy that Enterprise D, man. I'm gonna enjoy the Velox more. Okay, are we done with the event? Can I switch back to the Velox now? Are we done with this stupidity? Let's check. Yes. I love the Enterprise D, but there's a better sheriff in town right now. Major Samo cannot wait for G5 scrapping. Oh, baby. I know, right? I think it will be here Just in time for me. I'll be op 70 and the Enterprise E will be built probably around the time they'll be open. So I can just continue on with my plan. Ice Wolf, I'm still damaging my stocks of the lithium and G5 research, yeah. Yeah, but that's what it's for. Okay, Velox, you're back. Okay, let's do something with the Velox. Let's try an MU survey run with it. Let's recall everything. Get out of here. Okay, let's give it the... That's a good question. Let's give it the MU survey crew. And put Taurus. I'm a little concerned about this one, though. I'm okay experimenting, but I don't think it's gonna go well. Drunken... I'm sorry, Dunk. I'll just call you Dunk. To what tier did you upgrade your Minerva? It's still tier 1. Because here's the funny thing. Tier 2 Velox, tier 2.5 Velox is common only. Okay? I didn't upgrade these 4 because they require uncommon. But to get your Minerva, your uncommon ship, to tier 2, you need to spend uncommon out the gate. So it's not like you actually spend more uncommon material for that worse ship. Cargo will be rubbish. Right, but I don't care about cargo. I don't care about those parts so much. I'm just curious how many can I kill per haul? I think the Enterprise D will do better. I'm just there for the chests. I just want to experiment and see how it does. The G6 uncommon are only good for the research they unlock when built. True, Wolfblades, but here, I'm glad you brought it up. Let's take a look at that stupid research. It gives you resistance, hazard resistance, right? That's what I remember. Further down. Yeah, hazard resistance up to 50%. Why should I invest in this as a free-to-play? Like, sell it to me. Explain to me why. If this is the only benefit, and the cube, which we already covered, why I'm waiting with the cube. I don't see a point. 11 says, don't blame you. I love my Velox. Tier 7 now. Ooh, very nice. Breaker. That has research isn't needed. I'm doing fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's unnecessary. Brain Soup, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Dunk says, good point. Just built mine last week. As was wondering if it's actually worth upgrading that ship. So most likely I don't. Yeah, the uncommon is similar to the... Well, the G5 uncommon was better. And also didn't cost uncommon materials so quickly. Again, at G6, you can tell that Scopely is trying to make people spend more, either materials or money. Okay, let's send it out. Let's try to kill some 68s with it first. Or 65 or something. Let's just go to the Mirror Universe. Okay, 3 helps for the ops. It's gonna be about 38 days. That's fine. $57 million, equivalent of 57 million Latinum. Wolf says, I didn't say the research was good. Only the ships were only good for unlocking that research. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do with it whatever I did with the other... with the other G5 ships. Like, I retroactively upgraded them for the event. For the 12-hour event, which we have one now. And I will do that before it resets. But I'm curious for this test here. So we have all the mitigation we need. We're taking pretty much all the damage, almost all the damage into the shields. So the question is, can our shields handle the damage? And we have the technologies on this. I think it's going to do okay. But let's find out. 11 says I only took my maneuver to tier 9 for the cube. Yeah, and if you're planning to stay between 63 to 66 for a long time, I can see how that investment is going to pay off for you. But I usually don't spend that much time in ops levels. I just fly, like in about a month and a half, I upgrade an ops level, in average. Kala says I'm level 50 going to 53. Any benefits to upgrading independent archives for the Nova building? For ops progression. Well, independent archives, you absolutely want to upgrade it because you get material efficiency. I'm at 270% material efficiency. Hold on, I need to turn off the AC. I'll do that from my phone because I'm starting to freeze now. Where's that app? Here. I love controlling it remotely. Yeah, so independent archives, you definitely want to upgrade that. And the Nova building, Nova Squadron gives you some efficiency for older buildings, so it's not that amazing. I mean, upgrade all the specialty buildings regardless. Okay, back to the Vlogs. Going to MU Romulus? I think so. I'll get a couple kills in Terex as I'm going to Romulus. I want to measure the performance of the ship now for the first time with 2 underdeck slots. So I'm just curious to see. With the Enterprise D unbuffed, I get about 45-ish chests of killing 70 MU surveys. I want to see how this does. Ultra says when Scopely releases Op 71, I'm sure we can upgrade Minerva with no loss. Yeah. And we'll be scrapping G5 ships, I mind you. So we're going to have a lot more materials, a lot more ship parts. And by then I'm probably going to get the garbage truck. And the garbage truck is going to produce more. And I'll be getting some efficiencies. Okay. How are we doing here? Lost 30k health. I mean 30 million health. Not that bad. Well, let's try the 70. Let's check the log just as a closer view. What's the approximate power of your Enterprise D? 2.7 billion or so. 7 rounds. Alright. Now this one has more health too. It has more hull in general. So even if it takes a little more damage than the Enterprise D, it could potentially kill more surveys. So I think I'll lose about 50 to 60 million with the Enterprise D from one of these. So let's see how much this one loses. Ooh, that hurt. It was 3.9, so we lost like 180. Let's run the math. 3.9 divided by... We're going to get 21 kills. So the Enterprise D will still do better for the MU for now. I'm still going to finish this run with this. But it looks like the Velox tier 2.5 is not going to do well in here. Not with the... Which makes sense. I mean, I'm missing a lot of underdeck slots. It makes perfect sense. Ultra, if your criticals on round 4 plus decrease, maybe you need Hugh. I thought I have him. I have regular. Borg Hugh on it, I mean. So I have crit and hull breach on this. Is it eating up my shields? No, I still have some left. Okay, it's not good for this run. Now we know, though. We needed to test it. Okay. Operations, come on. Press that button one last time. A little disappointed, I won't lie. But I made the decision not to tier it up that high, so this is expected. It's still doing better than I thought, because I think there were some people that told me that it's not going to be much different than the Minerva, but it is different. And the warp range. Alright, should we just... yeah, let's push operations now. That one... I don't want to wait here for, like... We still have a bunch of claims to do. So let's finish the run. And once it docks in the base... Whether I get the help or not, I'm pushing ops. 19 out of 20 is pretty good. The fire pattern is far better. Of the Enterprise D or the Velox? Dunk says, actually, why did you go for the Velox and not the Titan? Safe for the cube? Well, I had the most faction credits for the Romulan. I'm also trying to not overlap with ship types. So I have Enterprise D as my Explorer. Minerva, we don't count it. It was just like a fun build. Velox is the Interceptor, and the cube is the battleship. So that way, I have a good balance of all three. And we established that the design of Romulan Interceptor is just unmatched. It's the best looking ship in the game. All of their Interceptors are the best looking for just period from all the other Interceptors. I think I would argue, other than the Enterprise, they're just better looking, period. Ultra says, Velox, as any Romulan Interceptor, has the best firing pattern. True. Although I think the Saladin is the only exception, right? I mean, the Saladin firing pattern is, like, amazing for the level. 11 and I love Romulan. I've been grinding ROMs for years. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty much, for the most part, Romulan. I only get the epic ships from Federation. That's it. Just for the looks, I fully agree. Yeah, and we do need to have these little fun enjoyment in the game, right? Okay, so I got 25 chests from 70. Half effective. Well, it's 40% less effective than the Enterprise D. Decent. But it will do a lot better when I tier it up one day. The only good weapon from the Saladin charges on round 3. I haven't used it in a long time. Saladin has the worst FP, but huge DPR. Yeah, it's great for, like, that first shot, the first round, I think. If you do it, like, back then when we were cracking bases, we used that one with, what's his name? Khan? Like the blue one, not the purple one. Harrison. Yeah, Harrison. Brain Soup says, I used to get murdered in PvP with Sally and Harrison. Yeah. What's the capacity here? 255. How sad. Like, I can even die here. It doesn't matter. There's no incentive for me to actually survive. Yeah, I died. Ultra, Gladius has the best round 1-2 behind G3 Enterprise. Yeah, you see, we're talking about old ships. I don't even remember their patterns at this point, but I believe you. You probably have more fresh memory than I do. I don't think I researched them that much. Sugar Fatman says 40% less effective, but 100% better looking. Fair trade. Well said. Oh, I'm still alive. Okay, let's go back. I thought they killed me. Yeah, it looks like I'm dead, but I'm not dead. Sure. What does the battle log say? Am I dead in the battle log? Oh. I have 385 left. I could have killed a few more 70s. Okay, lesson learned. Don't look at the scan. Look at the battle log. Carlos says, hey JB, I'm level 61 with 970k enterprise, but I can't kill any level 61 hostiles. Please help. Okay, what tier is your enterprise? And more importantly, what crew are you using? It sounds like it's a crew problem, but let's confirm that. Nick says, evening James Bond, managed to get back in one of your stream. How's it going? It's going really well. We are doing really, really well. Op 67 is a click away. And the beautiful Velox is functioning better than I thought. And it's good looking. And we reached that milestone. Let me queue a couple more. Yeah, it's going so well. This is like a huge... one of the biggest milestones in my Opsing Up experience so far. Because I got Lorca unlocked today. I got the Velox unlocked today. And Op 67. Like, I got so much in one day, one morning. It's amazing. Ultra says, Gladius Spilum Sanctus does the best round 1, 2 with all weapons charged and recharged. Sounds about right. So yeah, Carlos, share with me the stats a little bit more about your enterprise. And you can go to my Discord server or just hit me up on Discord with a screenshot if that's easier for you. Because I think I know where the problem is. But I want to confirm by actually seeing the details. I'm going to have to look at the log a lot. Okay, let's queue like 6 of them. And if we die, we die. I think... why does it cancel my... Kirshara breaks. I want my money back. I want my money back. Nick says, oh yeah, forgot you were going for Velox. Yeah. Best looking interceptor in the game. Nick, I managed to scrap my ISS Jelly, built Ent A, and I decided to build Tribune as well. Nice, that's the one that I built at the time. Such a lovely ship is the Tribune, yeah. The Tribune is great. But then when I discovered the jellyfish loop, my understanding shifted. Like, I gotta go Epic Explorers now because this is the way to upgrade it for free, to max it for free. So I think I'm gonna continue doing that unless they introduce another parts and material engine that serves the other types. But for now, until further notice, Explorers only for Epics. Yeah, I love the Tribune. I wish we had a jelly for Battleship and Interceptor. That's the thing. And even the material conversion is not really a game changer. And even the garbage truck with... nothing can beat this engine. I mean, let's look. The numbers speak louder. Nothing can beat that engine. It's the best engine. And what's wrong with having the classic Enterprise every time you graduate a grade level? There's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. Tribby goes brrr. Tomorrow I will push 56 from 54 for the Sanctus. Nice. That's a good upgrade and ship, Fox. You're going to love that one. I think the Pylem was the most exciting at 46 because it has the bonus loot ability. That is a very unique one. And I still actually use that ship. I use it in arenas. So the rare G4 ships are unmatched for their ability. Carlos, tier 7, you should not have any problem with killing 61s. It sounds like the issue is crew. Crew has to be the issue. So send me a screenshot or post it on one of our channels on Discord, on my Discord server, and we'll solve it for you. You should not have any problem. I moved up to 61 with a tier 4 Enterprise D. It was challenging, but it still wasn't a problem. I was still able to kill some stuff. Okay, let's finish this. I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade this up 67. Okay, killing one more on the way out. Pylum has the best firing pattern among the G4 ships. Well, yeah, it's an interceptor and it's good looking. Ultra, I'll build another Pylum for the same reason. My previous one is maxed and I scrapped. Yeah, I'm not scrapping mine because I'm also attached. But I think I'm like 50 blueprints away from a Coronar. So I'll build another one for arenas. Tavimosa agreed. Can't wait for the Sanctus. Still short on BPs. 206 or 350. You could purchase them with faction credits if you have enough. Do not spend Latinum on it. Please, don't. But faction credits. Like, I hope you have an efficient way of getting faction credits. I covered all of them in that 5-minute video that I made. So if you need help, check that one out. But faction credits are non-issue. Iron Chef, what's up? Aloha to you too. Thank you for the cheers. How you doing? How's your Saturday? Did you build a Velox today? Or something like that? Because I did. I sure did. Oh, man, I'm so happy. How you doing, man? How's your Saturday? Okay, and Op 67 as soon as I'm docking. That's what I said I'm going to do. Tavimosa, I'm Ops 53 and only been here 6-7 weeks as a G5 player. Yeah, the move from 50 to 53 is very quick. So you're moving in a good pace. Ultra, with a Terran favor and tons of credits on dailies, a Pylum is almost for free after G6. Agreed. They're making it so much easier now for G4 and below. Iron Chef, you just woke up. Congrats on the Velox. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Yeah. Okay. Now Op 67. And that's the last thing on our list is to Op 67 and recheck all the claims, all the cooldowns, because some of them are going to reset. Tavimosa, I'm pretty good at getting credits, but I will check your video to see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, so if you follow all of those, and you only get a single rarity ship at every milestone ops level, shipyard level, I should say, you should be all set. You're not going to have any problem building the ships you want, and you can even build plenty of miners. Like, I have 6 Selkies, one for each of my docks. Like, you can build 3 or 4 of whatever your generic miner easily, if you follow that. Okay, guys, it's time. It's time. Wow, I actually reached high 60s. I can't believe it. Wow. It feels almost like... I mean, I had a vision that one day I'm going to reach the top 50 on my server. But I never thought that I'm actually going to get there as a free-to-play. Like, god damn. We're there. We are there. And let's go. Thank you, Ice Wolf. Okay. Reward avatar. What did I get? Oh, that's a nice one. But I'm going to continue with my bragging right. Platinum 1 avatar. I'm not changing that. Okay, let's keep going. So... gonna go like this is as if... Okay, let's keep going. So... gonna go like this is as if... with my morning coffee. Nothing new here. Moving on. Alliances. Okay. Epic's supposed to reset. But it's not. Maybe I need to reboot the game. Wait a second. Why am I hearing myself in echo?
Epic's supposed to reset.
I'm hearing myself in echo.
Maybe I need to reboot the game.
Okay. I fixed it. Yeah. Something happened. What happened? Thank you, Major Samo. Thank you, Dunk. Thank you, Callum. Thank you, Alestis. Thank you, Honey, I Shrunk Myself. Thank you, Ultra. Thank you, Sus. Thank you, Fisher. Thank you, everybody. Twitch just glitched. Yeah, I noticed. Oh, we get more bonus tokens. That's great. That will help us with the Op 68 climb. The claim moved up to 1.2 million. It was 1.1 million earlier. It's not that big of an increase. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Lord and Angel and 337 Lee and Tavimosa and Levden and Breaker. Yeah, I need to refresh. Gamer Benji says, I'm Ops 59 free to play. Only thing I've spent money on is Battle Pass for Cube and Second Builder. The other free to play, so G6 for me's what will be by September. September, it's not too bad. It's 5 months away. You'll get there. Okay. If this didn't refresh yet, it did. Let's continue. Okay, it went up substantially. From 87k for a double pull to 130k. I'll do a double pull. I still have plenty. Oh, wow. Look at the amount of G6 crystal I just got. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice. And more faction credits, by the way. I wasn't sure if I bumped a button for a little bit there. Wait, I'm catching up on the chat here. Something happened to your sound 1 minute before. Yeah, something happened. Anyway, I fixed it. I did fix it. Yeah, it's fixed. Okay, everything's kosher. Everything's looking good. Yes, moving on. Consumables, nothing's going to reset. Territory, nothing. Away teams, nothing. Yeah, away teams is outdated. Okay, moving on to... Even though I know archives is not going to show anything, I'm still going over everything as if I just started the day. Okay. Ship parts, I'm assuming, reset itself. It did. I can max pull. I'm doing middle pull for these because I want all of them to reach the same level. So I'll be max pulling the Interceptor and middle pull these until they balance out. Ultra says, when I started the game, there was a special starter pack for $5 with building queue, tons of speed ups, and officer shards. April 2022. Yeah, I bought that $5 Leslie pack. I wish I never did. Okay. Yeah, I can claim these. See, look, I bought the 3 skins for the Selkies, and I still have about 400k of the hazard particle. So I'm actually using them for ship parts now, too. Because even when I research the, you know, in the research tree, like, I still have plenty left. So I can afford it. Okay, I'm skipping the G5 because I'm short on those. Fine, Continuum. Nothing here. Mirror Universe. Nothing. Territory, nothing. Nothing here. We don't care. Don't need anything here. Latinum. Nothing. Mantis, nothing. Probably in the faction stores is when I'm going to notice the rest of them. Voyager, nothing. By the way, I know if you guys are following my advice of claiming those 5, the 4 here and 1 here, for a lot of ship XP. We covered that on one stream. Enterprise, Vindicator, and this is non-existent. Okay, moving to the faction stores. The skins for Selkies are not bad. I thought it was about mining speed, but it's about base mining rate, yes. Better than expected. Yeah, it's pretty good. And again, we can totally afford it now. Sugar Fat Man, I bought the $5 Leslie pack, second builder, and second research cure. Wish I had it. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have. All these things are nice to have, but they're not really that important. You know, I don't even know what's going to reset. Bajorn, no. X-Borg, maybe? No. Nothing. Section 31, also nothing. That's... Oh, okay. I stand corrected. More reputation. Reputation was raised. I'll claim it. It was like 660 before. Million each. So not 720 each. And also these. From 300 and something to 360. That's about it here. Terran, nothing will change. And then DTI, I'm assuming. Maybe. Not really. Okay. Not a big daily claims increase, but the main incentive is reaching 67, and now all of my events are paying a lot more. We are there. Okay. What should we do now? Now that we're here. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I can do some science with the Velox. Oh, we have more dailies. The dailies change themselves. Hazard. Let's see how it does in hazard space. Have you already tried G6 Solomata with the Velox? I didn't, because I only run them in incursions for the loot exo. It's a waste of me doing it now. But I will test it the next incursions. Sugar Fat Man choice rewards also went up. Probably, yes. I didn't cross-compare them, but safe to assume that they did. I usually claim them towards the end of the arc, because then I know what I need. Or when Alliance Tournaments comes in, and I can use those to complete some of the events. Okay, so let's go with this one. I don't need to put Grush anymore, because it's the Velox. And let's go to Hazard Space. And see how we do. Maybe we have another surprise tournament next week. Of course we will. They will let us know, again, like a day before. You see, this is what I mean. Like, keep us in the dark for as long as they can. This is so obnoxious. Hey, Barkman, how's it going? Okay, 4 minutes until we get there. Let's throw these out here. What other dailies upgraded themselves? Just the hostiles, no mining. Mining didn't upgrade. Oh, you know what? I need to mine in hazard systems, so let's redirect to the hazard system. Because I have 130% resistance, so they're not going to die here. They can just mine here for as long as I want them to. Sugar Fat Man, there's going to be 2 tournaments a month. One regular one. I will welcome that, because tournaments is like free rewards for me. It's so easy for a G6 player, especially if you semi-plan. It's the easiest thing ever. The rewards are just awesome. I'll take it. Ultra what reminder? For the tournaments? I don't know what we're talking about. see. Yeah. Yeah, we don't really need to plan. I used to when I was fresh G6 and my G6 material income wasn't as high as it is today. But now that we have the converter and we have the income, I don't need to plan anymore. I just complete whatever three that I want. Oh, the keys. I claim it like with my morning claims every morning. But yeah, Barkman, good reminder. I only claim it when the event is up, so just 20 days a month is when I claim it, and then I ignore it. Okay, you know what? We can do some freebooters with a speed crew. The Enterprise D. It's a I can't believe it's becoming a secondary. Almost a secondary. Okay, let's place these on the nodes. I spread them out in case one of the people we're at war with will show up. So they kill one and I recall the rest. And then let's go to Bajorn space. And do some killing. Is it just me or they're, in a good way, light on events this arc? It's not as heavy, event heavy. Is that just me or is it your experience too? Yeah, it's pretty light, which I'm fine with. Definitely light so far. Yeah, I'm welcoming it. I mean, we got so much to do in this game. Because I actually do the loops. So the loops are unofficial events that I do every day. Or once a week, let's say. Yeah, less events. It's a good thing. Actually, that's good feedback for me to give them. They started sending me surveys recently. Like, I'm getting it like almost clockwork. On arenas, on whatever. So, if I have time, I do those. Been like this for the last 2-3 arcs. I hate it. Really, Breaker, you hate it? You don't have enough to do? Several of us working together. Yeah, the synergy is nice. No grinding SLBs. It's a good thing, guys. I mean, come on. You want to tell me that you don't grind enough? Okay, I need 68s, actually. It's better. Let's fly here. Can I get there with a warp? Yes, I can. Yeah, let's go over here. Because 68 score 3 points for me now, when 67 is just 1. So I need to go over here. Saying 2 mega cubes in a row was annoying. It was. It's such a bad event for G5 and above, I think. Like, we graduated this thing such a long time ago. It's so outdated. All the rewards are outdated. You love pack arcs, Breaker? That's cool. You know, it's nice. I mean, we get that sense of completion, but I don't know. I just feel like for the most part, I spend 2-3 hours a day in the game, and I think that's enough for me for a game. Like, I don't want to spend 5-6 hours here. If it's the weekend, then it's different. But like weekdays, I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on my tasks. And if it's too heavy, then I will probably engage a little more. Okay, let's do 68 before I go nuts. The hazard's gonna kill me faster. Okay, let's try 69. Not too bad. Okay, we can stick to 68s and 69s. I think 68 probably the safest one. I'll do 169 as well. I only want events if they're broken and we comp the rewards for it. Yeah, that'll be nice. Pastor says on YouTube, I admire people who has so much time to grind. Admire? I don't know. We're all committed to the game in one way or another. You know. How do I define this? I love playing games and I love putting time in games. I just want it to be more of a choice than a necessity to just complete the dailies. Like, I'm fine spending extra time, go above and beyond, do more than is required if it's 100% my choice of catching up on something. But not that it's just like to complete the check marks of the day. That's the only thing I don't like, that it's... Well, we require it of ourselves to stay competitive. Scopely doesn't tell us completed, but when we see something, we see an SMS that can be completed, we usually go for it. Okay, so the good thing is the Velox can complete in one haul. It can complete the hazard. Hazard 6869. Saved it. Breaker says, you don't need a bunch of SLBs, just give me a bunch of SMS. Yeah, I prefer SMSs for sure. But not too many. Like, give us a reasonable amount. I know you like them packed. I like them like medium. Not too light, not too much. Somewhere in the middle. Sugar Fat Man, I only want events if they're broken. Oh yeah, we covered that one. SMS doesn't take that long. Usually overlap them with dailies. Agreed. Ultra, and some events now have a larger duration, 2-3 days. That is nice. I don't like to be chained in a game. Agreed. I think we're all saying the same thing. Yeah, 10,000 check marks. It's just a lot. Okay, what do we have to kill? 67. So we want to aim at 68s and 69s. That is the ideal target, because then we score 3 to 5 points. So it looks like I'm going to go back here. I'll fly here and kill him. So what you can do... Oh, do what you can do. Don't have to complete everything. Just complete things. I just complete things too fast. Yeah, do what you can do. But look, I mean, you guys are probably figuring me out by now. Like, I'm a thorough gamer. Whatever game I play, I actually want to dive in. I want to maximize my gain, my play style. I don't really play 3 or 4 games halfway. I play 1 to 2 games all the way. So I know they're not forcing me. I know I can dial it down, but I don't want to dial it down. Same breaker, yeah. I think all of us G5 players and above, like people that have been here in this game for 5 years, 4 to 5 years, it's safe to say that we are a dedicated group, dedicated gamers. Because if we didn't have that game personality style, we probably wouldn't be staying in this game for as long as we did. Community is a big factor, but the play style is probably 50% of it too, in my opinion. Ultra says, I've been very busy this past week. I had to skip several events dailies, and I'm fine. Yeah, nothing will kill us. Look, I mean, I took vacations before. I went on a cruise for a week, and I didn't play much because the signal there is horrible. I was fine. But if I'm, like, in my home office or whatever, and I'm running this game on one monitor, I'm probably going to complete whatever the daily tasks are. Breaker, you've been home recovering for 6 months. Nothing much to do. Oh yeah, COVID is when I really dove into this because there was nothing to do. My gym was closed. Even the archery range was closed. An open part of the park was closed off for a couple of months during COVID. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. You closing the park or a section of the park? That was just stupid. A lot of sleeping on painkillers. Damn. Man, I hope you're doing better than 6 months ago. Whatever it was. Adam says it will be 7 years for me soon, I think. Yeah, I joined about a year and a half after launch. March 2020 for me. So 5 years and some change. Pastor says the most funny thing was when I was in China, it was less laggy, and I live in the UK. Ha! Yeah, I don't think I played the game out of the country yet. I was in Canada. I was in Mexico. And my home country, Israel, I went and I played there. But so yeah, I did play out of the country, I guess. 3 times. Yeah, have a good recovery. Yeah, please, Breaker, whatever it is, take care of yourselves. Yeah, leg healed up. Boss setting me up to work again in a week or 2. I'm glad you're doing better, man. It's, health comes first. Always. Before work, before games, before anything. If you guys watch The Princess Bride, that guy said, get some rest. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I think that's pretty true. It was funny to land in China and then poop hit the fan. Nice. I haven't been to China yet. There's so many places. So I want to go to Australia. It's still on my list. Where else do I want to go? Been to many places in Europe because like flying from Israel to any destination in Europe is like domestic flight here. So I explored like half Europe already just growing up. I want to go to Croatia because I'm a giant Game of Thrones nerd and I actually want to go to see some of the sets where they filmed it. And also the same with Australia and New Zealand. I want to go to the Shire. Like I actually want to go to the Shire and go to the Green Dragon and have a pint of ale. ACC is on the way to 50. Nice, Barkman. Congrats. JB will visit Brazil someday. Probably will. I want to go there. I want to go to Cancun just once. Check it out. I heard good things. Okay, is the Velox there? 2 minutes away? Man. Fly faster. I'm eager. So, I don't know if Major Samo is still here. But, Major Samo, rumor has it, maybe, just maybe, you'll become a U.S. citizen at a certain point. We'll keep it politics free, but I had to throw that joke out there. YYZ Pilot says, hey JB, loving the content, congrats on leveling up, finally got all my FCs, congrats. Which ones do you run? So right now, because I was focusing on leveling up, I put all the efficiency ones in. Spock, Lorca, and there was another reason I put Janeway and Kirk. I just can't remember right now. Kirk, I need the warp range for my miners and stuff, so I left him in. And she had some use. Oh yeah, she has some resources assistance for buildings, so I put her in. But for the most part, Sloane is always sitting there. So it's going to be Sloane, Lorca, Janeway, and Kirk, most likely. So Spock and Seven are going to be out. And Locutus. And there's still situational. I'm not going to retire anybody forever. It really depends on what I'm doing. So for leveling up and stuff, opsing up, this is probably the best for efficiency. I hate the warp speed of my ships. It gets better with some artifacts. Wait, can I fly higher? To a non-hazard system? Wait, there's no hazard here. But I need 1525. Okay, I guess we'll have to stay here. Why Sloane? I'll show you why. He has a few abilities that are very important. At least that's what I remember. Okay, so he gives some ISO damage. There's some, you know, fighting bonuses for your ships. Solo Armadas, he's very good for that. Also, you have the, you know, Forbidden Tech upgrades. This tree is pretty good. You get bonus shield. You get bonus... well, this is always active, so don't look at this one. He has some uses. I think we reached a point, especially when you have 4 seats and not 5, that you will rotate them more actively. Before, I only had 4 and 4 seats. And then I added 2 more, and now I have all 7. So I'll be playing around with it, and I am planning to actually cover it in detail in a video when I get used to the routine with them. I'm just still getting familiar. I just got Lorca today, and I will need to probably upgrade a bunch of stuff here too, so I'll get there. But for now, just be situational. Whatever gives you bonuses for whatever you're actually doing in the moment. Sloan is good, yeah. Breaker used the warp CT to reach there. I know, but I'm planning to use the warp on the Enterprise and Grush so it can accompany the Velox for the Solo Armadas. I'll play around with it. I mean, I'm not really committed to any specific thing, but I usually activate Spock when I go to sleep. All mining and weekends. Yeah, also you can do the trick, you know, like you probably know that with the EXO, with the mining EXOs. You activate the EXO, you send out your ship, you put it on the node, and even if the EXO runs out, the mining speed is not affected until you actually recall it. So the same will work with Spock. You put him on, you configure it the way you want for that particular mineral, you send all of your miners out, and then you unseat him, but they still enjoy that one even though he's not seated for the night. Pastor, you said you have Lorca and Kirk? Only those two? So yeah, you probably don't need to worry about swapping them yet. Breaker, doubt you'll need 2 ships, but we'll see. We will. Experiments will happen. There's no doubt. You didn't know about that, Ultra? Yeah, you can totally do that. Like, any mining EXO, the effect stays. It remains until you actually hit the recall. Like, it doesn't even... you don't need to... Like, it doesn't expire when it actually lands in the base. The minute it does the recall action, even if you cancel it, you'll notice it. Like, the rate changes in that moment. Adam, you changed in Locutus and 7 for arenas plus loan. Yeah, for PvP. Thanks for the info for the XOFCs. Yeah, you're welcome. That's one of those little tricks of the trade. Breaker, ouch, my eyes. Please do something about that blank builder. I appreciate that. DTI building. Thank you. I got so excited with Op 67, I just... efficiency went out the window. I finally got it up on Discord. I suck at Discord? Okay, I'll check it. You know, I can check it now, probably. Yeah. You're using Pike Morol Lorca. That's not a good crew for this. Pike Morol E-Data is going to be more beneficial. It will actually generate more damage because Pike Morol bonus, the 120% bonus, will apply to Data's ability. Or Janeway if your Janeway is high enough. So that will be better than Lorca. And then you didn't send me the underdeck slots. But we need to take a look at those as well. The Camping Duck on YouTube says, congrats on 67. And the beast of a ship. Thank you. I love it. Don't forget the shield. Thank you for that as well. Okay, so more 68s are spawning, so that will get done faster. It may not be able to do it in one haul. That's what it looks like. I'm a little disappointed, but again, it's tier 2. So one thing I'm going to do, once I start running the math for Op 68, I'll start looking into my crystal supply and how fast I'm gaining it, converting it, and get a map and get a plan for 67. Since the Velox takes crystal, and if I have uncommon to spare, like let's say I'm getting more uncommon and rare crystal is my bottleneck, then I can allocate some crystal there safely. It will not delay me or hinder my progress. So I'm not saying that I'm marrying this at tier 2.5 for the remaining of my, you know, Op 60s. I will just need to measure it and make a wise decision, not a FOMO decision. Do you know what tier it will end up? Yeah, I just answered that. It's I don't know yet. But for now, tier 2.5 is the free route. Like out the dock, out the shipyard, you can easily get it to tier 2.5. It's common only. Okay, let's die in hazard. And then I'll put, you know what, I'll try it with the warp help. And send it to this system. And let's see how it does. You'll tier when it's needed. Exactly, Breaker. You figured me out. If there's an actual need. I think the determining factor will be how I perform in G6 Solomatas, the next level now. That, you know, I'm going to send it to that warp range and see how it does. Ultra says, my personal rule for rare faction is minimum 3 slots under deck. That's ideal. But when you start building your Minerva and Velox, you may reconsider that position. It depends. It also depends if you're a spender or not. I mean, again, I'm like a 100% free to play, doesn't buy anything, no battle pass, no anything. Fixed income. And I want to get to 70 fast. That's how I'm basing most of my decisions. That's how I decide what to get, what to invest in, what order to do things, what items to get from an event store. Okay. Let's go back here. Repair. Switch the Chaos deck. We're losing some Apex Barrier. And that's it. The rest is Armadas and Invading Entities. So not a big loss. Let's swap it. Alright, I'm happy with this. Let's send it up here, see what happens. Ultra, you're not in a hurry until you reach some features. You're late. Yeah, you are. But you're catching up. You know, the event store now, I'm sure you'll be getting some things that you weren't around for if you need them. Adam says you might want to look and see if tier 3 and warp component would get you to 68 non-hazard system. Will help you a lot with dailies. Right, I'm flying there now with it, and let's see how it does. There's gonna be a lot of experiments for me to actually make the best decision. So right now, without upgrading it, I'm testing different crews, different techs, and see how it does. See what I'm comfortable with, see what actually makes sense to me. Ultra says, I'm always open to change my mind on progression strategy. Adam, oh nice, that works. Yeah, you got there now. Yeah, because that was 1512, and you need 1525, so it was just a little bit away. I'm actually thinking, because Kirk can have one more in that ability, second star to the right. That will add 2.2% more warp range. So whenever my command center is 60, this will not be a problem by then. I'm assuming I'll have a better ship or a higher tier ship. But that would have probably taken care of that 13 missing. Also, I mean, if I throw Grush, problem solved, but then I'm giving up a slot. Alright, let me check the redeems so I don't miss them. No redeems yet, okay. Are we done with that daily? Yes. That was it for the events for the day. That's so easy. Yeah, I'm not doing tickets. This is paid. This is arc long. This is also long term. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade the ship. Let's do that now so I don't forget. Hey, what do you think about the S31 faction claim about command center material? I claim it every day. That one is a must for me. I claim it every single day. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, 60 every day. I max pull it. I have the income. I do it. Okay, let's recall this and then we can upgrade. You're welcome, Carlos. Yeah, it's totally, it's cheap and it's gonna help you with your fleet commanders. It's gonna pay off. Yeah, I'm 55. It will take some time still, but I think in a few months, probably by Op 70, this should be close to being maxed, if not maxed. Okay, so I've been upgrading the Corvus. So I'm probably going to switch fleet commanders for this. Speaking of them. So Kirk is there. There's somebody else with ships. She has like 20% or so, so that's not worth it. Yeah, 18%. Oh, but you know what I should do before? I have a premium dust that I should complete for this. Smart speed up. Yeah, let me show you. My premium dust income is high. So I can actually save another 75% of materials. And I'm very close to actually maxing this. Totally. Okay, great. So this helps. FC Lorca for ships too. You know, we can probably do that. That's another ability for him. This is for... Okay, I got scared for a second. This cost efficiency, whatever, I don't care. This is for ships. Okay, so we need to upgrade them. And we get a maximum of 350%. Yeah, I think it's totally worth it. And then this is for parts. Oh, wow. Okay, we're not waiting with him. Let's get him up there. Let's get him up there. Some more promotions and let's level him up and get all of that, all the currency. Lorca, I know Lorca is awesome. I just had to patiently wait. I had to. No, I'm glad we had that discussion because then, look, I mean, I got him right on time for this push to 67. That's very helpful. That saved me like 35,000 materials. Probably more. Let's get him to 65 and then move to the abilities. Oh yeah, the timing was great. And I bought just enough shards, calculating the days, the claims that I'll be making from the refinery, so he will reach 100 today. Like, I calculated it to the last shard. Alright, let's move up here. Damn, I'm doing that now. Thanks. You're welcome, pilot. There's a FC SLB event. You will be first place upgrading Lorca. Oh, there is one! I didn't even care. What does it pay? I'm not even gonna leave this screen to look until I'm done. But what does it actually pay? What am I gaining? Parts and trite are a bummer. Not for a person that doesn't care about his ships that much. Pay a little bit, but better than nothing. I agree. Okay, let's look at that event now. Now you got me curious. What does it pay? What does it actually pay? And yes, I'll put something in the research queue in a second. Hold on. I don't even see the event. Is it in the buckets? Gathering intel? No. Galactic Recruit? What the hell? Oh, maybe in the arc? Oh, it's in the daily? Oh, that's it. It's garbage. It's trash. Oh my god, this is not even worth our time. Screw this thing. I can't believe I actually left a screen for looking at this. Oh, come on. It's garbage. It's terrible. All right, let's see how we perform now with a different tech. Great. Let's see how we do against the 69. Oh, daily mission key. Yeah, don't forget that one. 20 days a month. Nice. It can kill 29s pretty comfortably. Okay, so we're leaving the Chaos tech on this one until we actually need to do some solo armadas, and then I can look into switching it if I have to. Oh yeah, this will finish the event a lot faster. Not the event, the daily goal. Okay, back to Lorca. Well, let's research something. Starships. Maybe something there. Let's help ourselves with Solar Armadas a little bit. Because I have a feeling now I'm back into the testing phase, so every little buff for Solar Armadas will actually help. Hello there, Jorg. Good to see you. Geppy, how you doing? One man's garbage is another man's treasure. Well said. You type nothing much in your AC breaker? Definitely can do better. Recruit is not garbage. Could be worse, like Chaos Tech materials. Yes, I agree. Galactic Recruit has some value. From all the rewards, I guess that one has some value. Did I finish? I did. Okay, we can safely die. Congrats on 67. Thank you, Jorg. It's an exciting day. The Vlogs, Lorca, everything. 67. Adam says that's not going to do well against Solar Armadas. We will find out. All in due time. Alright, let's keep upgrading the man. Now I see earlier on in the stream how you were able to predict that we're going to have an FC event. Because I don't even look at the daily, daily SLB. Testing phase is a fun phase. It is, especially with something so sexy like the Velux. Level 2 interceptor parts better than level 0 parts. Agreed. I'm not arguing. Everything you're saying is true. Sue says all free-to-play players at late 30s and early 40s are crying after you called Galactic Recruits garbage. Yeah, I guess it's all a matter of perspective. I see. Yeah, I can see that. I'm a spoiled G6. What can I say? I spoiled myself. I'm in the wealth land of G6. Okay, back to upgrading abilities. We want to max this. And now let's review the bottom three. We have Cost efficiency for battleships. Interceptor. I don't know if I want to get invested in this yet because if... Okay, so here's my thought process just looking at it for the first time. If I'm going to invest in the Velox to like tier 4, tier 5, this can save me some ship parts on it, but I don't think I'm going to have a ship parts problem for the Velox for tier 4, tier 5. I probably have enough to get it there. My issue will be materials. If I'm going to be, and I will, upgrade my Enterprise E, my Explorer, all the way to the max tier, I think my bottleneck then will probably be more related to Explorer parts. So if I get invested, it's probably in this one first, unless I have enough skill points that I can do all three. But there's no reason to do it yet because I'm three ops levels away. I almost said 4, but 3 ops levels away. So I'm going to hold on these 3. Anything else of value? Not yet. This is a good... Oh, wow. This is a good one. I'll remember that. Repair. I don't care about repair. Research cost. We're not worried too much about it now. I think ship-wise, we have everything we need. This is more fighting. And max cargo and PvP. This is impulse speed. Oh my god. Look at this. Ultra, you are right. He's really good. Everything here is so, like, it's like a kid in a candy store. Every ability is better than the other one. Oh my god. This is so nice. Look at this. Oh yeah. I haven't even touched these yet. Okay, but for the sake of upgrading, let's stick with this. Sloan doesn't have any efficiency. I don't think. All Lorca's skills are good. Before upgrading, I unlocked all as level 1. Yeah, I just don't know where I'm going to be as far as his skill points. You can leave all of them on level 1 and upgrade only what you see necessary. Yeah, right now I'm just laser focused on whatever task I'm actually focused on. So he doesn't give any efficiency. And Locutus, I don't believe, gives any efficiency either. He is better than all the other FCs combined. Absolutely. He's like the definition of power creep. Okay, we're ready to upgrade. I suggest at least unlocking the skills for Armada and Hostiles. I will. Like, I mean, I'll be online tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll probably focus more on him then. Let's commit suicide and let's start upgrading here. This will also pay off for the officer event too. So I want to do that 12-hour event. That's the reason I'm here. So 630k. We need like 4 million of points. So I can upgrade a few of these. Like Christmas or Hanukkah in April. Yeah. Hanukkah came early. It doesn't show the score. I'll probably get in there. Oh, 2.57. Okay, I think this completed it. The skills for Armadas also tag invading entities. Right, yeah. Okay, I finished the event. And we didn't die yet. Velox is so nice. I think it shows... We already established that it doesn't really show the accurate hull health when you scan. So we got to look at the battle logs with this one. This is the only one it does that. I don't know why. The skills for Armadas also tag invading entities. Yeah, I read that one. Okay, it's dead. I'm third. I'm competing with the whales. This guy's an up 70. Spock, you're here. You did pretty well. You've been spending a lot. Nice. I'm not even done yet. Okay, I think this is a good stopping point. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, so that's about that time. Let's take a look at rating somebody. Who are we rating today? Who is on Saturday? Moose is on. I say we're rating Moose. Let me prep the raid. Yeah, Moose is on. Diehard Cubby or Moose. Yeah, let's do Moose. We'll jump on Moose. I'll join you guys over there. Guys, thank you so much. This has been even an extra fun experience that we did it all together. Appreciate the tips along the way with Lorca. Appreciate the subs and the bits and the follows. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be online tomorrow morning too. So let's raid Moose. And I'll see you guys over there. See you there.
Ouija coming in with 100 biddies. There we go. Oh, we've got... Holy smokes, a lot happening here. 7 of 7 gifting 5 to the community. And then we've got James Bond rating in with 33 as well. Welcome in, everybody. Holy smokes. Hello, James Bond. Thank you for the raid. Roll a pin. Thank you for coming in here. And yes. Everyone is, we are doing some things right now. We are, both in, a hype train, as well as now into ads. So I apologize for people who are. Oh no, we're going into ads in 2 minutes. But yes, we do have a hype train going on, which looks like we are 24% into a level 3 hype train. That is amazing, guys. Thank you so much. I so much appreciate it. Shaken, not stirred. Barkman coming in with 10 biddies. There we go. Got the hype trains going on. So yeah, there we go. So we're almost done the freebooters, or are we done? Well, let's find out. Yeah, we are done the freebooters. That seemed a lot quicker than normal. All right, so now we're going to go and let's switch this out, and then let's get ourselves a explorer that can go farther out. Does another carriage bear? Nope, we only get it once once you're the 10th person, you've hopped off the hype train. Once you have become the 10th person, you hop off the hype train. Anyone can join the hype train by gifting a sub, subbing itself with Amazon Prime, gift bombing, or 100 biddies. It's a horse and carriage, and we'll all turn Amish. Oh, Brian. So, just double checking. It wasn't specific. Oop, wrong one. Wrong one. We want gathering intel. It wasn't any sort of hostile, right? It was just anything. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, 0 G's. All right. So we are gonna fly up here. We're not going to be able to go that far with it, unfortunately. Crap. All right, we're gonna have to go up this far. Stupid commercials. Yeah, I get it. It happens. They do suck. We did gift out one earlier, so it would have to be someone else's. We did give one out for CDB, gifting it to the community for winning the fishing tournament that we had. What, last weekend? I guess it was last weekend, right? Yeah, because we broke the stream on Brian gifting a sub to Blue Meanie. There we go. We got a full train going on right now. Welcome back, First Wave. We do have a full train going on, the hype train right now. We got 53 seconds, 48% through a level 3. It's going to be 1.1k bits or 3 subs to get through it to continue the hype train. And thank you, Brian, for gifting a sub to Blue Meanie. Broken Wolf, thank you for the 100 biddies. You get to join the hype train now. Welcome aboard the hype train. The only thing I haven't got that is, the only thing I still want to do with it is I want to add a train whistle when it starts up. But I don't want it to run the train whistle every single time it goes through. Zero G's coming in with 100 biddies. And Zero G's joins in on the hype train. There we go. Well, the hype train is over. We were able to get 58% through a level 3 hype train. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you all so very, very much. Davrick, uh-oh. Oh, hairball. Hairball on my train tracks. You know what you say? You're not supposed to throw stuff on train tracks, right? Oh my, you guys are great. Thank you all so very, very, very much. And I just realized we have a kitty cat in the background. We have a Tilly back there. Just realized we have ourselves a Tilly back there. She's hanging out. Don't know where Pepper is. Don't know where Pepper is, but I'm sure she is around somewheres. So yeah. So we're just flying up. We've got a couple of minutes here. Yeah. There we go. Yes, we got Tilly's got her theme song. I didn't realize last. Well, she must have heard it. We talking about her and she disappears. Isn't that how it always goes? All right, so we're flying up there for that. What? Oops. Yes, we can't forget Pepper. We cannot forget Pepper. I hate that they did not give us a ore event ticket yesterday. I absolutely hate it. Because I need as much car steel as possible. I need a ton of it. So they need to. Can't forget Barkman. We've already had Elmo once. We have had Elmo once. You're short on Trit. I wish, First Wave, I wish I could give you some. That reminds me, let's finish upgrading the Daredecks while we're here. We might as well. I've got 241 trillion Trit right now, so we're going, and that is all because of let's see. What did Tacos catch me? Tacos caught me. Everyone's capturing me today. Holy smokes. What's going on here?